get into it. And we are back to the best trucking show on the interwebs. We are definitely going to get into something here. Just give me a second. Let me hit this. Come on, why is it not letting me connect, bro? I'm trying to connect, bro. Well, it's not letting me go on other apps. But yeah, whatever. How are the trucking, how the tracking, and how would it be in the future? The trucking's doing pretty good right now, bro. I guess we're gonna see what happens, right, when we go into January, man. Because January is really gonna like second, third week of January, beginning of February is really gonna tell us what kind of market we're gonna have in 2026. I'm hoping it's gonna be a good one, bro. But we'll see, man. I'm not a trucking fortune teller, so unfortunately, I don't know what the future holds. But I'm hoping that it's going to be something good in 2026. California's still fuck up, brother. What do you think is going to happen, bro? What's wrong with California? Los Angeles is pumping, bro. There's a bunch of freight in Los Angeles. Midwest is rocking. I mean, depends what equipment too. What equipment are you running? Are you talking about dry vans or what are you talking about? Really depends. What's up, Blackburn? How's it going, dude? Hey, what's up, Rocky? Gonna be a great market. I hope so, dude. We need it. We need it. I'm tired of driving the Nissan Altima, bro. Tired of driving a Nissan Altima, and I'm tired of not having a Rolex, bro. Like, this is really bad, man. I need a nicer car, and I need a Rolex, dude. That's the two things I need. So I need the trucking market to get better, man. I am the 3. What's going on, buddy? We got a couple lives going simultaneously. So, some people are watching on one platform, other people are watching another platform. So I'm going to try to get in between all the comments. If I kind of lack in, I'm sorry, dude. You do step deck? Yeah, California. Yeah, for flatbed step decks, yeah, I think Cali is not good overall. I think if you're doing flats, bro, step decks, oversized, overdimensional, RGNs, all that kind of stuff, I think you really need to like start going towards the south, bro. South, Midwest, parts of the East Coast. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Abraham. God bless you as well, sir. But yeah, I hope trucking's gonna get better in 2026, man. Because I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I really am tired. I know, like, I'm kind of joking about the nicer car and Rolex, but I'm really not, dude. Because those are things that I need to get back, bro. It was rough getting rid of my cars, some of my watches. It really hurt my heart a little bit, bro. It really hurt my heart. And I want that stuff back, and I need a good trucking market, man. This time I'm really going hard. Like I said, I don't give a shit if I have to work 25 hours a day, bro. 8 days a week, 356 days in a year, bro. I don't care. I will do it. Just need a good trucking market. Roger, yes, I'm back. Because the last live was super short, dude, because I had a Zoom call with my claims guy and my lawyer. So I had to jump out for that, so I couldn't do a longer live. But I'm stuck at work till about 10:30, 11 p.m. tonight. So I might as well just jump on a live, bro, and just start talking to people. Why not, bro? Just got a box truck. How do I scale? Do you work with Amazon? I do not work with Amazon. I mean, I have in the past. I stopped working with them because the rates kind of fell off. I know the rates kind of came back a little bit, but I really do need to get back with Amazon because I know they still have some of the long haul shit, so I might as well just check it out. But back to the box truck question, bro. Unfortunately, I'm not the person to help you out with box trucks, bro. I wish I was. But I'm just kind of prejudiced against box trucks. It left a bad taste in my mouth, dude, so I really don't mess with them. But good luck, man. Best of luck for you in the box truck business. Hopefully it works out for you, bro. I hope you get better this year coming. Yeah, I mean, me too, dude. What is it? Braculo. I hope it gets better too, my guy. I really hope it gets better too, because, I mean, it's been years, bro. It's been years since it hasn't been good. I mean, obviously this was the fourth quarter, right? Fourth quarter, holiday season. The market went crazy. And what really gets me going is a lot of people in the comments are like, that's every fourth quarter. That's every holiday. No, it's not, dude. Last year was crap compared to this year. 2 years before that, I don't quite remember, so I don't want to comment on it. But man, it's this holiday season just crazy, bro. Like this week I came into work expecting like this to be slow, nothing's going on. Bro, I walk in the office, bro, and we got like a bunch of freight, even though it's still not gonna cover like our capacity for a whole week. We still have which makes my heart feel better because like we're gonna have shit to bill next week, and it's gonna help push paying some bills, man. So that's good, that's super good, bro. Super good. I'm excited. Hopefully next week is similar to this week, and then hopefully after January, I hope it skyrockets, and I hope we make a lot of money, bro. What about the van business? I mean, van's not bad, bro. Let me see what's going on with the vans, bro. But right now, dude, they skyrocketed, bro. National average, let me see. I'll tell you right now what the national average is for the dry vans. Dude, 227, bro. We were at 209 November. We ended November in 209. We're in the end of December right now, 227, bro. That's a significant, uptick, bro. We haven't dry vans just barely like the last 4 or 5 months, they went over $2 a mile. The whole time before that, the national average for dry vans was under $2, bro. You know what I mean? So that's a significant jump. I always say if we're at the 230 mark, national average, I get it. People are gonna make more money with the dry vans. But the long haul kills it because, they take a lot of miles for less money, so it messes up the average. But if the national average for dry vans, we stay around 230, 235, bro, I think we're going to be doing all right, man. I think we're going to be doing all right. Thanks, Happy. I hope you make money too, bro. I hope we all make money, dude. Let the brokers suffer for a little bit. Let them fucking get a taste of their own medicine. But overall, dude, I hope everybody starts making money. I hope trucking's great again, bro. Dude, I've been doing this for over 20 years, man. I've seen a lot of people get rich. I've made a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money, and I'm tired of losing money. I just want to make some money finally, bro. Like I said, I need a better car finally. No more damn Nissan Altima. And I want another Rolex, dude. That's all I ask for, bro. Just a nicer car and a Rolex and just be comfortable. That's all I need, bro. I don't need nothing fancy either, bro. I'll take like a Sky Dweller, bro, Even I don't even need the blue dial, bro. I just take like a white dial or a black dial Sky Dweller, dude. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. I think I'm being fair, bro. Where are we at? End of the month and the year. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm scared to see what's gonna happen in January, bro. Because January is really gonna tell us what's going on, dude. That's when we're gonna start popping off. Spinella, 265 a mile. But you're with the reefer, right? I think you said it with the reefer. Was that you with the reefer? You gotta refresh my memory. What equipment, bro? Container side. I don't know. The imports have been picking up. You see Los Angeles ports juking, bro. So, I don't know. I think the container part, I think, is going to be good, too. I think intermodal picked up, a little bit. I think all the trade deals are done, so I think we should be rocking and rolling, bro. I think we should be good. I told brokers today that it's going to cost them more tomorrow. Yeah, dude, yeah. Because these little rat bastard brokers, bro, they have like a decent amount of time to move the freight, so they don't they'll just keep pushing it. But right now, you can't be doing that, bro. You're going to keep pushing it, and then you're not going to sell it, bro. Then you're going to be really screwed. You're going to lose a customer, and then you're going to be screwed, bro. So it is what it is, bro. Bro, holiday going to start from Wednesday or Thursday? The holiday is going to start Christmas Eve, you know what I mean? Some people are going to work, a lot of people ain't. Unfortunately, my wife said she's going to beat me, so I have to be home for Christmas Eve this year. I don't blame her, though, because I took this Saturday off, kind of, I worked from home a little bit. But I've been doing, 24/7, dude, 7 days a week, dude. So, I don't blame her. I think I should be home for Christmas Eve this year, and I want to be home for Christmas Eve this year, dude. So, but the holidays, I thought the holidays were going to already start, bro. I thought this week was going to be dead, bro. But I guess there's so much freight out there right now, they can't do it, bro. They need to push the freight out. If I have a reefer box truck, can I book both refrigerated loads and regular loads, or do I have? If 3121, you could, as long as they fit. I don't know what the dimensions of your refrigerated box trucks are, and if you have a metal floor, maybe some loads won't fit into there. But overall, yeah, you're going to be able to, as long as it fits in there and they don't need a wooden floor, you should be good to go on that one, bro. I'm getting approved by all sorts of brokers to cover loads at 4 months. Dude, when the market's hot, the broker don't give a shit, but they're going to cover it. And this is why highway, bro, we need the market to get fucking hot, bro, because if the market gets hot, highway's going to be so screwed, bro. It's going to get so screwed. Big guy, it will not get any better in 2026. Mark my words. Negative Nancy, big guy. Why you gotta hate, bro? You don't want to make money, bro? What's going on, dude? I want to make money. I hope the market gets hot. Well, we'll see, bro. We'll see. That's why I don't like to make predictions, bro. I don't like to make predictions because then you look like a jackass. But I'm hoping to God that the market gets better in 2026, bro. I'm going to find the loads tomorrow. It's kind of dead in Dallas. Damn. Tappy, you were just saying how good it is, bro. Now you're saying it's dead in Dallas, bro. You need to go find yourself a damn load, bro. Car van, my guy, car van. What do you mean by car van? Spinell, you're in a van, 265 a mile? Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good. You're way above national average. Could it be better? Sure, but that's not, I wouldn't be upset about that number, bro, whatsoever. Rick G, I'm really scared of January. Me too, bro. I'm so scared of January, bro. It's not even funny. Because, dude, January is going to really tell us what's going on, dude. It was 2-3 years ago, bro. January was so hot. That month, made our whole year that year, bro. Sorry, I had to cough. That January, I think we made like 300K profit, bro, in 1 month. That literally fucking just made a whole year, bro, and it was a great year. Even though we did have some bad months after that, but even though I lost that business, I think I made a video about that earlier because of a stupid fucking partner that's a jackass. I'll get into that whole story one day. I got to talk to my lawyer about what I can and can't say, if I can name any names. Maybe one day I will drop that, but yeah. Hopefully this January is good, bro, because we need a good profit. I need to catch up, bro. 2026 World Cup, Mark going to be hot. Mark, yeah, dude, I didn't even think about that. America won. Forgot about the World Cup, dude, right? That's coming to America, dude. That's crazy. Damn, my son's going to try to fucking pressure me into going to one of those games. It all depends on that trucking market, bro. If I could tell my son yes, I could take him to a World Cup game, but we'll see, bro. I wonder, did Poland make it? I haven't even been paying attention, bro. Lewandowski might be coming to Chicago Fire, bro. If he comes, I'm definitely going to that. That's my favorite soccer player, bro. Okay, sorry, where are we at? Can we talk about your heart attack? Yeah, sure. What do you want to know about the heart attack? It wasn't bad. This is, you can't even tell, bro. This is the little mark that you can't even see it. Little mark, man. What is going on? Go to TikTok. This is a little mark. They went through my artery in my wrist. They cleared out the Widowmaker, put a stent in there, gave me a bunch of pills. Oh shit! Speaking of pills, I got to take them in about 17 minutes, but we'll get to that. All right. Am I better now? Because I think now the connection should be better. Happy. Is anyone in the market for the reefer? Hey, Ray Chaser, what's up, bro? How's it going over there? You guys getting beat up or what, man? Give us some good news about brokers getting beat up a little bit, bro. We need to know this shit. Powerball, yeah, I know. I bought some tickets yesterday, bro. I only bought like 2 quick picks, though. I'm not trying to go all crazy right now, dude. Christmas, man. I have to spend a lot of money on Christmas gifts. I have a reefer. No, you don't get a lot of van loads with reefer. Rick G, why not? You should get dude, reefers actually took, when it gets colder, a lot of the loads that were supposed to go on dry vans, they put them on reefers, bro. Like any chemicals, temperature control, drinks, because drinks will explode during transit. A lot of dry freight you can load on a reefer, no problem, bro. Especially if you got the space saver, bro. Unless you got the narrow ass one, then maybe not, because they need like bigger dimensions, bro. Market for dry, Darzan 1. Market for dry van looking good right now. It is, man. And like I said, I know we said it like 16 times already. And how long have we been on? 13 minutes. But January, bro. We got to see what happens in January, bro. We got to see what happens in January. ATL to Nashville tomorrow, $900, posted 200 miles for a dry van. I mean, it's up to you, bro. If you want to go to Asheville, but I mean, I think you could get a little bit longer load with the same amount of RPM on it, bro. So 200 miles, you're gonna do that shit in a few hours, bro, and then you're gonna be sitting around, bro, just fucking jerking off in the fucking sleeper. You know what I mean? So maybe just like I would try to get a little bit longer load with more money. I mean, I'd go for that. Thank you for your support, trucking business, bro. Good night and good luck. Thanks, Abraham. Also, if you guys are not signed up and you want the hot market updates, please go to bobbyloads.com. Sign up for the email list. It's going to start coming out in early January. Going to be doing all the hot markets once a week to let you guys know for all the equipment, dry vans, flatbeds, refrigerated, and any trucking news. I've been working on this real hard. If you guys want to support the channel, please go to bobbyloads.com and sign up for my email list. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's actually growing pretty quickly already. I thought I was going to be sending that shit to like 5-6 people for like a while, but we got a decent amount of people already, so I'm excited about that email list, and hopefully that helps a lot of people. And you're gonna get a lot of cool like discounts and shit like that too on products and stuff. For I don't want to bring it up yet, but there's some stuff in the works with some big trucking company like people within the industry that I don't want to say it yet, but we'll let you know very soon, bro. And if that happens, there's gonna be like discounts for shit you already use. So not even gonna be trying to sell you like extra shit, but this is like shit that big companies. So we'll hopefully cross your fingers. Hopefully everything works out. All right, happy. I thought it was for me. Okay, no, I'll be in Chicago for Christmas. Me too. Well, in Northwest Indiana, but yeah, pretty much Chicago. It seems better now. Like, seems better what, Ray Chaser, for you brokers, or we want to hear you guys getting beat up a little bit, bro. We don't want to hear about good news for brokers. We want to know that you're getting fondled and molested a little bit, bro. You know what I mean? Damn, I hope I don't get banned. Okay, I gotta stop. If I want good sponsors, I gotta stop saying shit like that. So, beep beep. All right. Yeah, but Force Planet Freight there, dude. It's a bloodbath. Okay, good. There you go, dude. That's what we like to hear, bro. We want to hear the freight brokers getting beat up a little bit, bro. We're tired of carriers getting beat up, bro. We've been getting beat up for 3 years, bro. It's about time the freight brokers get beat up a little bit, dude. And every time, listen, don't get, like, let me talk to the camera. Right now, when brokers call you and they want to give you freight and you're in a hot market, don't be like super rude, but let these bastards know that they've been beating us up for 3 years, and just kind of let them, like, kind of like dig it in a little bit, bro. Make them feel it, like, you know, like give them some fucking crazy rates, bro. Just do it, dude, and feel good about it, dude. And hopefully it continues till January, because if not, they're gonna remember that and then they're gonna come back and be mean to us again. But all right, New Year's resolution. I don't do New Year's resolutions, bro. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. I started working out. I did it not on New Year's, bro. When I go on the diets, I don't do it on New Year's. I do it when I'm ready to do it. And I hate New Year's resolutions because the gym's packed. All these stupid New Year's resolutions, people coming in there, taking up space, taking up machines. I can't even get good workouts in, bro. Stupid New Year's. Evening, I'm getting $4 a mile out of ATL to Florida, then $3.50 out of Florida. That's not bad, bro. Bro, if you're getting $4 to Florida and $3.50 back, that's good. But I hate Florida. I haven't been like paying attention to what's going on in the Florida market. But if you're getting rates like that for round trips, bro, more power to you, guys. Keep doing it. I'm getting pretty good rates with a drive-in right now. Joshua Brooks, yep, you should be, bro. You should be. You definitely should be. Big guy, no hate, just reality. You just believed in 2026. Now you're going to be scared of January. Yeah, I'm trying to see what happens in January, big guy. That's what I'm saying. January is going to be a big indicator of what 2026 is going to look like, bro. If we start off slow, it's going to be bad, bro. But if January starts off hot, February's decent, we make it through March, and then back into the warm weather, bro, I think we're going to be in the clear, dude. I do have a good feeling about 2026. I really do. But again, I'm not getting my hopes up, bro. You know, pray for the best, expect the worst, dude. Always be prepared for bullshit, you know? Let me see. Sorry, where are we at? What did I miss? Hey, Mr. Relentless, what's up, dude? Not much. Just doing a late live, bro. Just for the hell of it, dude. I'm bored. I'm stuck at work till about 10:30, 11. So I might as well just jump on a live, get some more content. I didn't, oh shit. And you see, I did it again, bro. I didn't record the stupid fucking thing. I didn't record it again. So again, I'm not gonna have anything for YouTube, bro. I can't even say that. All right, where are we at? Sorry, man. Chad's jumping all over the place, man. It's 80 degrees in Dallas. That's shit. That's nice, bro. Rates down again. Wait, what? Cheap freight hauler. Keep saying how well the market is doing, and people will start jumping back into the game driving. Rates down again. I think everybody that listens to this show is already in the game, bro. You know what I mean? Like this show's not really like for people that are just jumping in or new people. I think everybody that's in here, I think we both like a really like close-knit community here, and I think we should help each other, man. You know what I mean? Like, for all the new people getting in, I don't think they watch the show. Dump truck, sorry, bro. Don't know shit about dump trucks, man. Wish I could help you out. Beat up issues. I'm lost on that one. Beat up. Wait, been beat up with load problems. Why? What happened? J. Joan Exa. What happened? What's wrong? Tell us about it. Ray Chaser's feeling it, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, Ray Chaser. I know you're a broker, bro, but I don't feel bad for you right now, bro. I really don't feel bad for you. Nazir, quick question. What's the question, bro? Quick question, but there's no question, I guess, right? Where are we at? I just had a question. You only make industry videos, or do you dispatch as well? Nikki Buzzy. No, I don't dispatch anymore. More like operations and growing company and shit like that. I do that. Like everybody keeps saying, like, I can't do a dispatch course, dude. I cannot sell a dispatch course. I'm sorry, dude. I don't care how much money I'll make. I just refuse to do it, man. I'm sorry. What can I say about next year? Brokers did low in RFPs for 2026. I don't know if it'll hold. Yeah, Ray Chaser, if you want to jump on, bro. I want to talk to you about this kind of shit, bro. Like, dude, this one, RFPs and brokers quoting low, bro. I definitely want to talk about this kind of shit, dude. I don't even know how do I do this, man? I don't know how to invite you. I got to figure this out, dude. Oh, multi-guest. Hold on. I think this is it. Because I always, dude, it's good to have invites. Rate. Where the hell are you at, dude? I don't even see you on here, bro. Oh, there you are. Now I'm sending an invite, bro. Because that's what brokers do, bro. Brokers will RFP and then like just fucking drop the ball, bro, and the market explodes and then they're screwed. You on here, bro?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir. I like that comment you brought up, bro. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, I was surprised. So filled out a RFP that was due last week for a produce shipper, and we get like live feedback right in the middle of the RFP.
With the
Everybody
green and the
cut the
red,
rates
like
out a
Jaeger
bit.
and shit like that. You talking
Yeah,
about? Okay.
yep. It was like Load Smart, Red, Yellow, Green. All the margin was basically gone out of there. I was surprised because with how much turbulence we're seeing in the market, everybody still bet everything low for next year.
So what are you guys seeing as freight brokers like for the market predictions for next year?
We're in the same place as you guys. Nobody knows, right? Because what's going on out there feels like more than just seasonal tightness. It feels like a shift's occurring, but nobody really knows until we get through the holiday.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's holding their
exactly.
breath.
It does feel like it, but we can't tell it because it is the fourth quarter and the holidays, right? That's the fucking tricky part.
Even areas that are like historically loose. My team pulls a lot of reefer out of the Northeast. We're just getting killed. It's like twice the rate of what we're usually paying. Chicago's bad. We pull a lot out of Chicago, but that's normal, right? Atlanta, very very tight. We're losing money on basically every load that we have as contracted.
So what do you guys? So you guys are just eating the losses then, or is there a certain point
Yep.
where like after a while you got to just like cut your losses and just be like, dude, we can't do this, or you can go back to the customer and ask them for more money.
I mean, everyone's just trying to hold on to get through the holidays because, we had good rates in them all year. We did okay on them all year, and now we're losing money. So you don't want to be the first one that raises your hand and saying, "Hey, I know it's been good all year, and now we're losing money." They want to feel like a valued partnership. You know what I mean? So everyone's trying to hold out through the holiday, trying to
Yeah,
load up as much on we can with our primary carriers that do it for us every week. But when they're not available, and we reach out to the spot market, we're getting killed.
yeah, dude, spot market is absolutely nuts, bro. Especially the two areas like northern New Jersey for some reason just absolute. It's been on fire for like a year, dude. I have no idea what's going on over there.
Yeah, I don't know either. We pull a lot of like stuff out of the Harrisburg market, Atlanta market, Chicago market, outbound California. All those markets are humming right now. The only thing that's holding steady is outbound Dallas.
Yeah, because for some
So,
reason the Dallas rates, right? Everybody keeps complaining about it. Like
mhm.
like the volume is there, but for some reason the rates are not following the volume, and that's been like the story for a while now.
Another thing that's kind of changing is we went fully. We're not letting any non-domicile CDL carries anymore.
Oh shit, yeah, that's huge.
So for us, that kind of it's a good thing for the customers, right? Because we're protecting their freight, we're verifying all the VIN numbers using American-based companies, right? But at the same time, it puts us at a little bit of a competitive disadvantage in the marketplace because all the other brokers who don't give a shit and they're loading all these carriers, right? They have better rates than us. So you've got to find that right balance between customers that care about that stuff, right, versus ones who really only just want to pay the cheapest price no matter what.
So I take it you
So
work for like a bigger brokerage, obviously, right?
it's top 100.
Yeah, so you guys could afford to eat those losses. So what's going on? Say for example, so like or are you a customer up over there, or
We're at.
at your company?
Am I a customer?
No, are you a customer up or a carrier up?
Oh, customer, man. Straight broker, running cradle to grave model. Been doing it for about 20 years now.
Okay, so what are you guys like? All your customer ups, or like all these customers that are eating losses. Like, how's that going to affect you guys though? Because like then like does that minus out your future commissions? Obviously, right? If you're just eating
Yeah, I
dicks.
mean, I'm 30%. So if I lose $100 on a load, I owe the company $30 for that. Versus if I make $100 and I get a $30 commission. So,
Damn,
you know what
dude.
I mean? When those commission sheets hit on when the bills come in 30, 60 days down the road, we're going to be having some heavy losses on those. But I've been doing it a long time. I've got a big account, so you kind of roll with it when it's good, and you're a value partner when it's bad. But you kind of get to a point where you got to wave the white flag, but nobody's really there yet. It's close, but people
Well,
are
yeah, I
trying to
mean,
get
if it
through the
continues
holiday.
into January, that's going to be a big problem, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pushing back on customers that are smaller that don't give us as much freight, and a lot of those customers that don't hold your feet to the fire, they're fluxing and flexing on the rates a little bit. But these customers that I'm talking about that we're eating losses on, these are Fortune 100 companies and fully integrated TMS systems, like very tech heavy, like waterfall system oriented. So they kind of expect their partners to fall in line and move the freight.
You know, yeah, it's absolutely crazy, man. Like I can't even like you see, but it's like this, but it's kind of like what the carriers have been feeling like for the last 2 3 years. You know what I mean? It's like when
Yeah.
you gotta just take money, you gotta take loads that are not profitable just to kind of keep the wheels churning, keep the like the gross coming, the revenue coming, just to try to stay afloat, you know. And it's like,
Yeah, it's all part of the business. I'm okay with it when these times of uncertainty happen. Right, I've been doing it a long time. The market, I want everyone to make a bunch of money. I don't, I hate that the rates are low, but when you guys are saying yes to the low rates and everyone else is, like, that's just where it goes.
well, yeah, but a lot of people don't understand, like especially like if you're a freight broker and like you said, you work in the top 100 freight brokerage, like when you do these RFPs, like you guys kind of like take the averages, like hot markets, low markets, and then you like kind of average out. So sometimes you could take some losses, sometimes you know take some W's, and then it kind of like evens out through the year, right? But then when you get
Yeah.
hit with something like this, where you're just taking straight losses, like you don't factor that stuff into your RFPs, unfortunately.
No, you might be moving a load that runs down to Florida all year, right? And when the produce season kicks up down there in Florida for a few months, you're making big hits and cashing in. But most of the year, you're just trying to break even, right? To kind of cash in there for 3 months. But when you get to the end of the year and you have a big shift like this, you're expected to hold your rates, right? It's 12 months. You did okay when the times are good, and they expect you to hold them right now when the times are tough.
So what's like upper management saying about this shit? Are they getting a little worried or?
Oh yeah, I mean, once the rates start to pinch, they get worried about it. So hey, we want you making X amount of dollars per loads, or hey, let's have these conversations with customers. So there's always kind of got to be that pressure, especially if you're just like a young guy who's just getting going. But that's not kind of the case here. This is kind of a high volume account we're talking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it, man. Trust me, man. Like, we I've been feeling the pressure for like 3 years non fucking stop, dude. And like even like right now, even with the volume still up, it's still a lot of catching up to do from eating all these dicks. Orlando, you on here?
Yeah, Bobby, what's up, man?
What's going on, buddy? You got a question for the freight broker, Mr. Rate Chaser? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it sound bad, I feel it for him, but another side of me is saying, man, we've been feeling it for 3 years, man.
No, I
You
agree.
know what I mean? So it's just a taste of their own medicine now. I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you can't like you see the thing is you can't really like they say for example, right? If you're in the real world, you're living your life, and you find a fucking lick, right? You say you find a product you're selling on Facebook Marketplace or something, and you're getting it for really cheap, but people are buying it for a lot of money, and not everybody's like hip to what you're doing, so nobody's doing it yet. And what are you gonna do? Stop making that money and start giving people for it for cheaper? No, you're gonna keep on trying to make as much money as you can. That's why, like, if the market turns around right now and it starts going into carriers' favors, what are we going to do? Are we going to be like, hey, brokers, the market's fucking hot. Let us give you a break because we feel bad for you? No. So you can't expect them to do the same shit to us. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true.
So,
I
yeah,
ain't mad
man.
at you guys for it. This is what it is. You guys have been hurting and suffering for so long. It's been dog shit out there. So if it's hot, it's hot. You guys got to make your money.
Yeah, I mean, but, it's only been like, maybe like not even 2 months. Like, if it starts going into January and we have like a hot run, it's going to be, but you guys are going to bounce back too, bro, because like when you go back to your customers and you're like, hey, listen, look, we're doing a non-domicile CDL shit. We're looking out for you. Your loads are not getting stolen. The market fucking flipped. Like, we need a little bit more money. If you have a good relationship with the customer, I think they're going to give it to you.
Yeah, 100%. It always happens like that, right? But you don't want to be the first one that does it. So, that it takes 2 to 3 months for that to kind of balance out, right? But in the end, yeah, if rates go up for us, for you guys, everybody ends up winning. We're just in the middle.
You know, yeah, man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But like, are there like, I know since you work for a big brokerage, there's no like signs or indications of what they're thinking 2026. I know like C.H. Robinson already said a few months ago that they're saying that 2026 is supposed to be a good year.
It's really hard to say because I think a lot of it just depends on how hard they tight down on the regulations with the non-domicile CDLs. I think that's really what has the possibility to shake the market up because freight volumes are sitting the same level they're at from 2019, right? So the amount of freight that's moving from the market is 2019 levels. That demand is not increasing, right? But what's happening is carriers continue to exit the marketplace. You've got extra rules and regulations coming down from Sean Duffy and Congress, right? Where they're going to start limiting these non-domicile CDLs. That's where a real shift is going to happen. So if I was a trucker, those are the things that I'd be praying and pushing for because I don't think demand is going up. We're just going to reach that equilibrium where enough people exit the marketplace and it gets better from there.
No, again, I promise I'm not going to get political on this show anymore because I'm trying to get sponsors and shit like that in the works. So I'm not going to get political, but just I have to ask this question a little bit. But say like everything that the whatchamacallit, the new president has been doing, say it finally like hits right, and the market fucking just flips and goes hot, and then the demand goes up, and this non-domicile shit goes down, like that's gonna be a fucking shit show, no?
Yeah, but chaos is good. We want chaos. The more chaos in the marketplace, the better. So I don't, I think if that tightens up, all, and the market gets good, demand gets hot, the economy heats up, like all those things are good. Everything is just so predictable and steady and easy right now. That's why everything is just sitting stagnant.
Yeah, because I think we've been in a
So look,
bottleneck, bro, and it's about to explode because like it's been really so bad and the economy's been so bad, and then like I think Powell might be going out too right soon. So if we keep on cutting rates, dude, if this like economy flips and this non-domicile CDL hits with it, I think we're gonna have a fucking explosion. You know?
I,
but
I
didn't
agree.
What's up,
but didn't
Spinella? You on
hey,
here,
but
Spinella?
didn't
Yo, Spinella,
What's up?
what's going on, buddy? You got a question for Mr. Ray
Uh,
Chaser?
I was thinking about the non-domicile thing. Isn't that supposed to be like January 15th when they come down with that?
Dude, it's
That's
all
what
over.
they're
Ray Chaser,
saying.
do you know? Because I haven't been paying attention to the news right now I've been so busy the last 2 weeks.
Nobody really
Not
knows.
really.
I mean, there's another court case right now. They're on New York saying that, hey, New York, if you don't comply by this date, then we're going to stop the funding. Then it gets them getting tied up in court. The same thing that's happened in California. So these things are starting to tighten up. But what we are seeing in the marketplace from all the people we pay to track it is that these non-domicile carriers are starting to leave the marketplace because less and less people are starting to load them, and that's where a lot of theft and stuff is coming from. The theft numbers are sparking from these non-domicile guys right now. That's why we stopped loading them. So those guys are leaving, and if the regulations get tighter, it's going to continue to get better in the market.
Because I know California,
Yeah.
right? Are they backtracked? Because they backtracked and they didn't, and so they have 15,000 non-domicile CDL licenses. So are they finally going through with that, or are they just saying no, fuck that, we ain't doing it?
I heard January 15th.
Yeah, that's the original date from. Like I said, I have the last 2 weeks I've been like super busy, but I know like California said no, never mind, we're like not doing that anymore. And then like so I'm confused about what the fuck's going on over there.
Yeah. I hope it happens.
Yeah, I mean it needs to happen, bro. I mean it's like
But
it messed up the whole trucking industry, man. You know what I mean? It really did, and
in all honesty, when I book my own freight, I book my own shit, and I tell the brokers straight out, like, when you want to know where your freight is, and you call this number, this is the number I called you on. This is my cell phone number. When you call it, I will answer. Like, there's no 15 emails. Like, you'll get an answer on the second or third ring.
unless
You
you
know,
call
and
every
that's
2 hours.
well, I'll turn the fucker off. But no, I don't mind a phone call in the morning. Hey, how you doing? Where you going? Everything good? Yeah, I'm good. All right, cool. Check in tomorrow.
Yeah, because you said you
You know.
averaged what 265 this week. How many miles you did so far?
Oh, I don't do a lot of miles. I pick and choose. But if I do 2,500 miles, that's about it.
Okay. I mean, dude, it's not bad because like I actually just made a video. It's gonna get edited. I'm gonna put it out. But like right now, dude, in this market, like, dude, like whoever's, if you don't need to do long haul, don't do long haul because it's not gonna make no sense. Right now, the money is, dude, doing these 3, 4, 500 mile runs for like $3-4 a mile right now. You know what I mean? And especially like I get it if it's like company drivers or companies, but if you're like an owner op, you really need to be focusing on these shorter fucking miles right now. Banda, you on here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on, man?
I got a non-domicile myself. You got any questions for me?
What state?
California.
So did they reverse that, or are they going through with this, or what's going on?
So far, it's still what my letter says is still till January 6th.
Oh, so they are, because you've seen that, right? The California tried saying that they're not going to go through with it, or whatever, and then so now they're going through with it again.
Well, they're still. I've been calling the DMV. I've been going to DMVs and everything every time I get a chance, and they're still telling me that I won't be able to renew until they change. If there's any changes to the federal law.
To the regulations, right? Dan, so
I mean, I do agree most of the part of it, just not that is affecting me now, pretty much.
now are you DACA,
mean-
or are you just regular?
Yeah, I got DACA. I got DACA. Clearly, I can speak English. I can read English,
Oh,
everything.
that's good, yeah.
Well, yeah, I I 100% agree that non-speaking English is the problem. Just this shit is affecting me pretty much. And I mean, I've been living here pretty much since I was 5 years old.
Hey, bro, listen. Do me a favor. Could you call
What's
back
up, man?
in because you're connect, like it sounds very bad. I want to hear what you want to say. So could you just hang up and call right back so that way we get a clear signal with you?
Sure. Yeah, I'm out here in Iowa getting loaded with pork. But sure, let me disconnect and try to connect back again.
Thank you.
Bobby,
Yes, sir.
you take your pills?
Shit, no, I didn't, bro. Oh, my alarm. Fuck, did my alarm not go off?
See, we're trying to keep you around,
Thank
man.
you, Spinella. I appreciate that. Damn, what the fuck? I got. Oh, no, never mind, Mara. My alarm's gonna go for 8:35, and I think I left my pills on my desk, dude. Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. The alarm will go off. I remember. But let's just keep this conversation going.
I just remember you said 15 minutes, about 20 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
That's
Thank you.
all.
No, it's because I got it confused. It's 8:15 in the morning, and then 8:35 at night's my timer for the pills. But thank you. I'm surprised my
All
wife
right.
hasn't reminded me.
No,
I know
whatever.
she's on here. Are you on here, Bando, again?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but let me see if it's.
I got off the truck right now. I don't know if that'll make it better.
Yes, a little better, decent amount better. So what,
Yeah.
is it 13? Like 13,
Well, yeah,
15,000, right? Or just losing your license?
I believe it's 17. But from I do license. They did give it to me for 5 years, and my permit's obviously for every 2 years. And every 2 years, I renew my permit every 2 years. I send my biometrics. I send my there's in case there's any police records, any type of crap like that, you have to send it in, and that's how they keep track of us pretty much. And every year you have to pay about 600 plus like different fees to renew your DACA documents. And I mean, it's pretty much affecting a lot of folks that grew up here, pretty much with like your kids. I don't know how old you guys are or anything, but I mean, I'm 33 years old. I'm 33 years old. I went to school here. I graduated from high school. I went to college for 1 year, but I found out that was not for me. So I dropped. I pretty much got out of college, and I went to refineries, worked in the Houston area for about 4 or 5 years. Then I grabbed my CDL, and I've been trucking ever since.
Yeah.
I consider myself American. I mean, I'm not trying to offend you guys, but I consider myself American. I got 3 boys that are American. I'm married to a U.S. citizen, and I haven't fixed myself because I got hope that Congress would do something about it. But shit, man,
You guys got wrapped up, bro. You guys got wrapped up with all that fucking the CDLs, you know, with the visas and
Yeah,
the work
man, I
permits,
mean-
and unfortunately, you guys got wrapped up because of those guys, you know, because of the fucking.
And I totally agree, man. Like those, I've been in certain like in a few close encounters with these guys, and I mean, I know who we're talking about, right? It's mostly the like Middle Eastern guys.
Indian
They came
guys.
3 or 4 years ago, and
Pakistani
they give the immigrants that've been here 20, 30 years, 15 years. They give us a bad rep. Even the Venezuelans. I mean, a lot of these folks just come. They're lazy, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't consider myself lazy, man.
Got all that money for free, cell phones, housing. Like,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
Then you look at like people
Well,
that are veterans, bro, are not even taking care of fucking, you know, the people like disabled people.
Oh,
with
yeah,
disabilities, bro. Like this is crazy, bro. Like,
The homeless in there, it's crazy, man. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I totally agree with. Honestly, man, if, like I could consider myself a Republican, except with the what's it called, the immigration policy. Cause I'm pro-life. I'm pro what's it called, the pro-religions. I'm pro-family. All of that, pretty much Republican values. Just not the immigration. Up to a certain point, you get me? Because these new immigrants that came in 3 or 4 years ago, they gave all the old immigrants, I guess, a bad name.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a trap for you guys, where they're getting that $600 or whatever every 2 years. Like, why would they want you to actually become like whatever, like legal or more legal or
Well, they made it like
US.
super hard, from my understanding, bro. Like you have to leave
Yeah,
the
they
country
did.
for like a long time and then come back, and like it's just wild,
Yeah,
bro. Like
man.
if they're gonna
I
let
mean,
you
that's
in,
like
just let you in.
that's like getting an extra $22.90 every other year from how many guys?
No shit. I mean, that's what we have to go through, and I mean, we're okay with it so far. The only thing with that is we can't leave the country unless we get advance parole, which is only for like emergencies or like, let's say, like you could actually get advance parole for trucking. Like you know how the Mexican drivers, the one with two plates and everything, they come
Yeah.
over here. Like let's say I work for a company that has two plates, and I could cross over to Mexico and bring that load from Mexico, bring it over here to the United States. But nobody does that. I heard of Swift doing that, and CFL, some truck like big carriers. You get me?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys would go into Mexico. Honestly, I would try it out. Like them not NASCAR folks that did it not too long ago. That went over down
No,
to
I didn't hear
Mexico.
about that.
I ain't
Yeah,
going to Mexico.
now you guys think that they're riding donkeys, but they're riding some pretty damn trucks over there.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah,
I-
they got some pretty nice trucks. I'm not an owner operator. I work for a small owner operator. He's got about 20 trucks, but I drive a real nice T800. Roll it up. You see me down the road. I got two hearts on my on the side of my sleeper. It's a Kenworth, so I got two
What
two
do you gotta
hearts.
do? So just January, whatever. You just gotta stop driving.
Man, well that's the hard part right there. I'm hoping that they change
I think-
something
I
from
think.
here to then.
Sorry, I'm gonna intervene. I
Go ahead,
think
go
there is a lawsuit coming in. I think they're about to.
No, that lawsuit already got thrown out, bro.
From Utah. The lawsuit passed it right now, but
No.
California is
So-
not recognizing it.
So the lawsuit that's the class lawsuit with the FMCSA. Now they're doing a lawsuit in California. Some people, a coalition plus other people together, they about to do a lawsuit. They were talking with the DMV. They were about to reinstate the licenses, and FMCSA came in again and said, "No, you guys can't do it because you guys not in compliance." So now the people they're gonna sue California because it's the California fault that they give the licenses mismatch with the work permit, and now they're gonna sue the state.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out, bro. So far, every single lawsuit they've been doing is just been getting thrown out, dude. You know what I mean?
No, the federal is still on stay, bro. The one they did with FMCSA, that one is on stay, so it's still going.
Yeah, but, I'm saying,
They-
but even if you do a lawsuit with the state, it doesn't matter because the federal's gonna pull funding from California, and then they're gonna be stuck anyway. So I mean, I don't see a way out of
No,
it.
I think he's saying the federal government is suing the state of California.
No. So the
No, he's saying
people
they're
are
gonna
suing
sue the
California.
state to
Yeah.
try to keep this shit hold. I just don't think it's gonna work out, bro. There's nothing that
But
they
if
really
a
could do.
if a federal judge says, hey, no, you guys can't do that, you guys can cancel licenses like that, they have to do it, they have to clear it up. There's no way they can, even the funding, that doesn't matter. When a federal judge says, only then after that the Supreme Court has to come in and say, federal judge can't do this,
Yeah, but if it's against
So-
FMCSA regulation, he can't say that.
I mean, it wasn't before. It wasn't against it. You know what I mean? It's just a ruling they made right now. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
September
ruling they
15th,
made.
I think, right, or 5th or 15th or something is when they changed it. But even
Yeah.
that, I mean, like I don't know. I mean, we'll see, man. You know what I mean? We'll see. I just they keep on trying to throw court cases at everything that the administration's been doing, and nothing's been working out for them so far with any court case. So I really don't. I mean, I really don't see it happen. I guess we'll see. But so California is still blocking these CDLs as of now. Yes.
No, California.
Yes, sir.
So California was about to reinstate them this past week.
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
I heard, but then they flip flopped again. He's saying.
No, FMCSA came in and they say, no, you guys can't do that. FMCSA stopping them from doing it.
So I don't know. I guess if they take it to court, I don't know if it's gonna maybe push the deadline back a little bit or what's it gonna do. But I mean, we'll see.
Maybe it's gonna put a stay in California, like a stay on the cancellation. I think that's what I think. Like, one thing, Bobby, I always see your videos, but your voice with the videos are a little bit, I don't know, they're not synchronized. I feel like they like a millisecond slower. Your voice when you talk
On
on
the
the
lives
video.
or on the videos?
On the videos, I don't know. it seems like they a little bit delayed the voice, little bit, like a millisecond. It looks weird. I don't know if it's your camera.
I'll take a look at it,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know.
it shouldn't be like that because usually you gotta use pretty
And
good
it's all the
equipment.
videos. It's all the videos. Check them.
Damn, now you're gonna have to
Put
go
the
watch it on
videos.
on my videos now, bro.
Yeah, check them. Because I always think, well, why is that? Why there is a delay always? Like a little delay in the voice. Like it seems like there is no,
Maybe
it's
because
not
they're
smooth.
getting edited in the fucking Philippines when they got some kind of slow ass internet or something, dude.
Uh,
I'm
I don't know.
gonna have to
I
look
don't
into it.
know.
You in here,
I
Roger?
don't know.
Roger. Hello. Roger.
Yeah,
jump
go
in.
ahead, boss.
What's going on, Roger? What do you got to say about this whole
Nothing.
situation? What do you mean nothing? What are you gonna jump on and say nothing? We want to hear your opinions, bro.
Okay.
Any other questions you guys got over DACA or
No, we're pretty good, bro.
this?
Thank you for calling in and talking to us about it, man. Greatly appreciate it. Good luck, buddy. I hope everything
got it,
works out
guys.
for you, and
Yeah,
hope
I do too.
Good stuff for you and
Thank
your
you.
family, buddy. All right, Roger.
Thank you. I'm about to start following you.
Thank you, sir. What's up, bro? Let's go ahead, Roger. What do you're up on this news more than me right now. I'm slacking on it. What's going on?
Well, I don't think you're slacking on it, Bobby. I think it's very confusing because one day it's on, the next day it's off, and then the next day it's on again. It's just very challenging, and I'm not domiciled in that area, so it impacts everyone, but not as much as somebody was a motor carrier or asset holder in that area. It's just going to be what it's going to be, and it appears that there's more court cases within this administration than there is than getting things done.
Well, I mean, dude,
And I don't know what the answer is, Bobby. I don't.
I mean,
all
but-
we can do is sit back and watch.
Yeah, but I mean, when do we say hey, how about just again? I'm not trying to get all. I'm trying to stop being political on the show, but let the man cook, bro. Stop throwing lawsuits and just wait. Just let. It can't be any worse than it was, bro. I just want to see what happens when you let administration do their thing, But it seems like everything they do, there's always somebody just trying to throw some kind of fucking wrench into the plan, always, and it's getting annoying.
Well,
already.
if it stays the way as it is now, and it's going to be January 6th, this market's going to be so hot. There's no two ways about it.
I hope so, man.
No.
I hope so.
But
There's no two ways
Okay,
about
but
it.
here's the question on the market. What's
Yeah.
the driver? This is what I can't understand. What is the driver for this hot market when you see all this?
It's
Go
definitely
ahead,
the
Bobby.
non-domiciled CDL stuff. And people, that's why when people are telling me oh, this is barely going to affect it, it's just a small percentage. No, bullshit, dude. It's going to affect it big time. That and the economy went up a little bit. It did. There's definitely more volume. I know Ray Chaser kind of said a little bit that it's not really the economy, but it's definitely the economy a little bit. The non-domiciled CDL stuff. A lot of bankruptcies. Dude, in the last 6 to 12 months. I mean, there's
tons of carriers falling off.
Yeah.
Bobby, my question is, okay, I understand that the rate is gonna go high, but how long it's gonna be hot? Because at the end of the day, the pricing that I think they're gonna pay the companies, right, the trucking companies, right, you're gonna go to the customer, right? If it's 200,000 licenses, if they get thrown out, right? Let's just say, right, that's a lot of loads. Not going every day, you know what I mean? How many loads is gonna start?
And Roger, answer your question. I gotta go get my heart medication. I'll be back. You guys keep talking. Don't ruin the fucking show. Keep it going.
Well,
Okay. At the end of the day, I believe what you're trying to say, sir, is that with the amount of drivers and the amount of insolvencies that have been in the marketplace, it's finally showing an impact. That may be a trickle to it, okay? But at the end of the day, you got to remember, this is the year end. Probably 70% of all companies have their year end the end of December. And they want to move all this SHIT off their dock and get it in transit. Okay? If this keeps up, Bobby, I don't mean to be an ass, but Happy's starting to tell everybody my phone number.
Don't do
Okay.
that. Happy, stop being a fucking baby, bro. Stop it, dude.
You go.
Stop bringing your damn beefs into my fucking lives, bro. I don't want to hear about that shit, dude.
I don't want to hear about it either.
Well, it's
Okay.
not you this time. It's Happy.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where it is. So at the end of the day, what it is
is these people, these manufacturers want this SHIT off the dock. And as long as it's off the dock and in transit, they don't have to pay tax and account for it, as long
Right.
as it's virtually sitting in a trailer. And that has a lot to do with this as well. That's why I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to stay strong for any more than 3 weeks. I could be wrong, but if it stays stronger in 3 weeks,
But
then
here's the problem.
yeah, go ahead.
We got November numbers as of now. We don't got December's number yet. But
Exactly.
spot load post from 2024 November to 2025 November are up 20%, dude. Just for November.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Bobby,
like-
that does not surprise. If I may, that does not surprise me. A, from the amount of drivers that have been taken out of service. B, the amount of assets that are gone. And C, just a redirection of the transportation situation. What you've been saying may start to come into effect now, but we're just going to wait and see how long this is going to last for. I don't think it's going to last for any more than 3 weeks. I could be wrong, but there's really no
Well-
economic driver for it to continue. And that's the key phrase, Bobby.
Then rejection rates are also, I think, what, like 11, 12%? I think, I'm not mistaken, if I've seen right.
Well, I think they should be at 20%, and that way we know that there's a difference, and we know the rates are getting higher, because what's happened out of 50% of them, what it is you got people lowballing people. That's what it is, and they're rejecting it because they know the market is changing. Is it on the verge of changing? I believe so. For how long? Time's gonna tell. That's where I am.
Past time for change. You on here?
I am, but I'm trying to just, yeah. Just,
Hey, listen, buddy, you're back. I'm gonna have to disconnect you, bro. Call me back when you have no background noise, please, because it's
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Drop me.
He has to move voice isolation.
So like you were saying with these get the shit off the dock thing, I looked at a load today paying like $4,200 to go 600 miles. And I'm like, fuck, let me call on that. And it turns out it doesn't deliver till the 1st. So they want me, and I'm like, fuck, I ain't going to sit on this thing for a week.
No, fuck
But
no,
like
dude.
you're saying, if it's in transit, you ain't getting taxed on it. So maybe it's worth it.
It's a lot of factors. I think it's a lot of factors. I think holidays plus that truck shortage. I think right now not many drivers out and they have to move the stuff around. Yeah, I think maybe the rates will be different in March I do reefer, so that's why I say March. Where I think the rates is gonna go pick up a little bit because they're gonna see the numbers of the last quarter. I think, right? That's how it works, Bobby. I don't know how they're gonna see the numbers from how everything moves.
Well, we see it already. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, dude, from November last year, November this year, the spot market posts are up 20%. That's a fifth, dude. You know what I mean? A fifth up. And then we got the shortage of the drivers. You know what I mean? Trucking companies going out of business. And so we have lower capacity and a 20% increase, dude, just from last year, dude. So,
and then what happens?
And the spot, sorry, Spinell. The truck posts are down 21%, bro. So imagine dropping 20% in truck post and going up 20% in load post, dude. That's 40% difference right there. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I've noticed that, Bobby. But here's the question: what's the driver? It's not economics.
Well, I think you see, but I think it is because, like, dude,
how many carriers fell out?
Correct, but
there you go.
But that's what I'm saying. But if the increase in load post is 20%, right? That means there's more freight. So that has to do with something with the economy, because something's happening. Because there's 20% more volume and 20% less fucking trucks. So I think, my opinion, like, you know, I'm not an economist. I'm not a fucking freight guru. I'm none of that shit. But my opinion is that we bottomed out, right? Because we've been in a fucking recession, whatever, for like the longest time already. They just kept changing the definition, so on and so on. So we bottomed out already, dude, and now we started to rise up. As soon as they started cutting the interest rates is when all the big companies, everybody started not getting scared no more, and they know we're getting out of it, right? So I think the market's slowly turning around. And if next year, January, February, we keep on getting these rate cuts and the market fucking booms and the capacity keeps getting lower, like, we have a real chance for like something fucking big in trucking, dude, in my opinion.
I support that. And what's interesting now is manufacturers are coming to us. We're not going to them. And what they want to do is they want to meet very early in January after the holidays, and they want to set some targets. So that tells me in their order system, they must be seeing some type of an acceleration. But I don't think they know the timing of this acceleration is not static. Do you know what I mean, Bobby?
Yeah, they can't tell when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you see, but that's the whole
Exactly.
fucking thing. Like everybody, like they want to make the freight waves, and everybody wants to make their predictions. The only thing I learned in the last 20 years in trucking, bro, I don't give a fuck what the people tell me what the predictions are. Dude, this shit could change.
You'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah, this shit could change within a week or two, bro, without nothing, like no indication of nothing. 2 years ago in January, we literally had like a $300,000 profit month that made our whole year, just out of fucking nowhere. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. November, December sucked for us. It was like 2 years ago. January just fucking skyrocketed and made our whole year for that year, pretty much. You know what I mean? Just got a great jump start to the year. So this shit's unpredictable, dude. You never know how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, and nobody could tell you shit because shit just happens in life.
And it's on demand too. I think people right now, I think it depends on demand because a lot of people don't have money right now. They don't buying a lot of stuff. You know, I feel like so that one is we have to consider that too because COVID time was a different story because everyone was home. A lot of stuff was.
Well, COVID's never gonna happen again. That was just a
that was
whatever.
golden. That was a golden age. But people expecting
this was like a year or two after the pandemic. I had a really good.
Well,
January.
I mean that's the whole thing. You had all these carriers jump in during C-19 that didn't know how to run a business, and now 4 years later, they're
brokers too.
Off.
And brokers too. A lot of brokers come in. They started to fight over getting the product from the customers. The customer, they were lowballing the brokers. I mean, we blame the brokers a lot, but customers they paying less too.
Customers got really smart, bro. Because like, dude, during the pandemic, they got rents, bro. Customers got. They got rents, dude, completely.
Yeah.
Because after a month or two, brokers caught on and they started overcharging the customers like crazy rates. Yeah. So the brokers maybe lost for like a month or two after the pandemic, but then they started like charging like crazy money. They were making money. So after that, the customers like right away they're like, okay, we're not doing this shit again. Like after because I had this chick, right? She wrote a comment on my one of my other social medias on my hot market update. She's like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I got customers. I'm like, okay, so what? You got customers? She's like, we signed them during the pandemic and they still kept the contract. Bullshit. Any customer that signed during the pandemic, once the market crashed, they did not honor those contracts. They fucking went, they renegotiated them, and they did all this shit, dude. So, like, dude, people are just full of shit. And customers ain't stupid. And the brokers for the last like 2-3 years, they've been undercutting each other because the market's so fucking bad that they're undercut so bad right now. If the market even goes up a little bit, they're about to get their ass chewed out because they're gonna lose a bunch of fucking money.
So like that broker you were talking with earlier when he was talking about the RFPs, right? So if the RFPs go up, it's gonna take at least 6-8 months 9 months for them to drop back down. I mean, that stuff stays the same for at least a quarter. I mean,
it's gonna be nuts, dude. I hope it's gonna be nuts because we need it. Like I said, bro, I'm tired of driving an Altima and I need a fucking Rolex, dude. And then I'll be happy. I'll be good to go after that.
I hope the fuel prices goes. They already. I think they're going down, but if they go more down.
Yeah, right now again down another. 1.63%. Their national average $3.61 for fuel. Which is not the best, but I mean it's getting there, dude. It's going.
Not to get into politics, like you said, but we did just seize 1 billion gallons of oil.
We seized it? What do you mean?
In Venezuela, we took their fucking boat.
Yeah, I think they released it, bro. I think they released it. I haven't
been paying attention to what's going on, so I don't know. But
we took their fucking tanker.
But yeah, fuel is one thing.
I don't think they released it. No. Okay, 2009, Chevron, Exxon had a lease in Venezuela. Venezuela basically said that the production is going to fall on the state, right? And Trump was like, well, that's our fucking oil. We got it out of the ground. And they wound up seizing a fucking oil tanker just recently. Maybe they gave it back. I don't know, but
Yeah, I think it was under they were saying there was a China vessel. The oil tanker was China
yeah, it was flagged.
owned.
It was flagged from Panama,
Yeah,
and it was like Chinese or something like that. Fucked up.
yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up,
like
Greg?
the
My Polish
insurance on it.
correspondent from Detroit, bro. What's going on, dude? Sorry, I had to get Greg
Oh
on here,
shit.
dude. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Getting burned out over here, man.
These guys talking about oil, bro. Got me thinking about Landman, bro. I've been watching that damn show, dude, religiously right now, dude.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on that the diesel prices all of a sudden are so low?
Yeah, they're going down. Prices going up. Dude, I hope this is not a fucking
Slowly,
trick.
slowly. Yeah. One day he starts the war and the fuel prices are all up, like in a week.
Delario says 3 tankers. They didn't give any of them back. It was headed to China. There you go, Delario.
Right.
Delario, yeah. So he's saying that you're right, Spinella. They didn't give them back.
I'm
Landman
looking it
is
up
amazing.
now.
Dude, Landman was so good last year, bro. This year pissing me off, bro, with these fucking cuck boys, dude. That his son, dude, with that chick, dude, just letting her do whatever the fuck he wants.
Was the
dude.
show?
Yeah, dude, they're pissing me off, dude. Like, get rid of all these fucking stupid parts, dude. Like they're really making men look bad in the show a little bit this season, bro. It's making me a little angry, but it's still good.
Another thing is fuel tax rates are really good. Like they're going still up. Those are costly too. The fuel tax, the rates for the fuel tax for each. Like Illinois has a really high
Illinois,
tax rate.
California, New York, yeah.
California, New York, that's a lot too.
Yeah,
That's
cigarettes too, bro. Like, oh my god, dude, cigarette tax, Jesus Christ, bro. Like that's what makes it all expensive. But didn't I think Illinois laid off a little bit on the taxes, right, for the fuel a little bit?
let me see. I
So,
think they were pretty low, and after like 2021, I think they just jumped like crazy. They jumped crazy. They were used to be low all the time.
So, Greg, what's your gross like this week, bro?
This week, well, I came out for one day. I got a dedicated run.
Isn't it Monday or Tuesday? What is it? Tuesday.
So hey, real quick.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know what day it is, bro.
So real quick, I just read this. Like it said Trump said he's going to keep the oil and he's going to keep the tankers
There you go.
because they're exporting like 750,000 barrels of oil a day to China. So we're keeping it. That's what the news said.
But I mean, how many barrels? I mean, is it really gonna put a dent into like any of our oil stuff? Is it?
It's got to be. It's enough to fill our reserves. That's for sure.
There you go, dude. There you go. Fill the reserves, dude. Happy's over here getting all antsy, bro. He's fucking ChatGPT and stuff and making comments, dude. Says Trump is a lame duck president. Yeah, like you came up with the word lame duck, bro. Get out of your talking point. We're not getting political, dude. I need to stop getting political on this show. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Hopefully the market goes. I don't give a shit who's president, bro. As long as the trucking market is good and everybody's making money, bro.
That's all I care about.
No drivers, man. A lot of Europeans are out also, man.
Bro,
they're scared.
Yeah, my buddy
They
got
don't
a
wanna-
fucking driver.
they don't wanna go out.
Agency, dude. And
Well, I
it's
mean,
crazy.
they can't run. They can't run that fucking $1 a mile freight for 20 hours a day anymore.
Yeah,
Did you
dude, I
guys see
haven't
the
seen a
4-1?
$1 per mile load in a minute, right? And
I mean, New York to California for 5,500, and they think it's a great load because they can do it in 3 days.
yeah.
Did you guys check the 411 carrier post about the Moldovan guy or whatever? I don't know. They found a guy who was I think it was a dispatch company where he was I think he was doing a lot of scams with like 400 companies under.
400 what kind of scams? Anything good?
There's a lot of
Let me
mafia
see.
bosses in this business over here.
Yeah, I think it's. Let me see. Is on the Twitter page of the 411 owner. He
Yeah, I want to
put
get
it
that guy
out.
on a podcast, bro.
Yeah, that guy. I think that he found out something about a lot of like a big scam that they were doing. VVT
dude.
something.
Greg, you think that podcast would do good if I got Darren from Care for One on here, bro?
Oh yeah.
He probably won't do it.
You
though.
should. You should try it. Try to text him on Twitter.
But I'm trying
Twitter.
some mutual acquaintance.
I mean, the worst thing you could say is no.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely love to talk to him. I gotta answer this. I'm fucking good. What's up?
You want me to find his?
Buddy, I'll call you when I'm done. Okay. All right, love you, man. But yeah, dude, I want to, dude, he hasn't had no hardball interviews, man. Like every time, like what, who the fuck, what the fuck is those, your Polish fucking Instagram guys, Freight Caviar, right? They did an
Like
interview.
you're saying.
What's up?
they're all bullshit questions.
Yeah, they were all of them fucking softball bullshit questions, bro. Like, get
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of here with that shit, dude. Somebody needs to sit down
What
and
do,
interview
what
him.
do you do? Yeah.
Like, somebody needs to interview him,
What
ask
do
him the
you
hard
do
fucking
with-
questions, because this is bullshit, dude.
Yeah, they should. Before one, should give companies their own, part two about brokers. If they have to report them for something.
Well,
You
you
know.
should be at least able to get a hold of the guy and say, "Hey, you guys reported my carrier and put me on this 411 shit, and I want to know why."
He'll block.
Well, you're not a
they'll block
member.
your number, bro. If they see finally,
Right,
if you
you're
get hold
not
of
a
them, they'll
member.
block it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no type of
Can't even
mediation or
talk to
anything.
him.
No, they don't give two shits. And he said he's there for the carrier. No, you're not there for the carriers, bro. You're there to
No,
collect
you're
the
there
fucking
to
check.
fuck the carrier.
Dude, if you cared about the
Exactly.
carriers, you wouldn't have no shitty credit brokers with your service. You wouldn't have like bad brokers abusing this shit. Like you'd be like giving them like some kind of restrictions or timeout or suspensions. You wouldn't allow any broker to have bad credit on there. He does. Dude, he just anybody wants to pay him $99, whatever it is. He just lets them on there, bro, and just
Right.
lets them write freight guard reports freely.
I see these brokers posting loads on like that and shit, and it's like days to pay, 45, credit score 19. It's like, how are you even on the board right now? How does anybody work with you?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
it's
That's a good
just
question,
negative. Every review is negative.
They try to get him with
Yeah.
quick pay.
Yeah, or yeah, the old I'll give you half now, and I'll sell you half now, and I'll
And-
sell you the other half upon delivery.
No, I never take that load. Like when he says Zell, I just say nah, man. I
Yeah,
just block
like
it.
bullshit.
I block it. I block it. I block
Right.
the DAT thing. Like fuck that shit.
Bro, you got a broker
No,
like Queen Logistics, bro. They're fucking handing out because everybody in my DMs keeps hitting me out. They're getting like freight cards from Queen Logistics, and I look these guys out, dude. They're literally like fucking shitty credit. Their bond is about to get revoked. I don't know how the fuck they're still in business. And like,
They
how
have
is
a trucking
person like
company
that
too.
allowed to give a fucking freight card report?
I think they have a
Lot of-
trucking company too.
A
No,
lot of
the Queen Logistics.
a lot of these dispatching
Yeah, they got a
services are
trucking
going out
company
too.
What'd you say, Greg?
A lot of these dispatching services are going out too because I had a first time guy call and cry to me about how bad it is.
Well, like the Indian dispatch services you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't call no more, bro. I see, dude. They don't.
yeah, it's been quiet the last.
Damn, now
3
that you
weeks.
mention it, you're right. I
It's
haven't got a
hard.
call
It's
in a while.
hard. That one messed up too. I think it's not even. It's other Pakistan too. India, they're in India too. I think East European too.
Dude, we only got calls from like either Pakistanis or Indians because you guys sound
India,
similar.
yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised
What
Harry's
is it?
not mad that we have
almost fell for that.
another Indian guy on the show. Wait, are you Indian or Pakistani?
I'm Indian. I'm
Oh,
Indian.
Okay.
Punjabi.
Good luck.
I almost fell for that once.
I'm Punjabi.
You booked the load.
What is it?
You're breaking up, Spinella. We couldn't hear what you said. All right, we lost Spinella for a
Well, I
second.
booked the load, and I get three.
Yeah, you're breaking up really bad, bro. You are breaking
I
up.
booked the load, I get the rate count like 50 last. Let me. All right.
All right, bro. We can't hear you, bro. What are you hitting your headset, bro? I think it's your cell service,
I'll
bro.
wait.
No, I think he has low service. He has
Yeah.
low
No,
service.
it's
You
my
can see
phone.
the bars.
Tapping
You
on
can
the
see the
phone.
bars. On the,
Where did you
on the
see the
thing.
bars at? I don't see no bars.
I see him. He has 1-2 bars on the. I see
By
him.
my name.
No, they're gone. They're
Yeah, by
gone
my
now.
name. It should be better now, though.
There you go, bro.
Hey,
What were you saying about the rate confirmation?
Yeah, I just gotta smack my phone once in a while. But yeah, I get a Raycon. I book a load for like $3,500. I get a Raycon for like 15. And the guy's like, "Oh no, you didn't understand bad English, blah blah blah." I'm like, well, "Keep your fucking load." But if I didn't get that Raycon, I'm out $2,000. If it would have went to like if I worked for a carrier, if I worked for a company,
Well,
I
I
wouldn't
missed the whole
fucking
thing,
know.
bro. You're saying you booked a load and they send you not enough money?
Yeah. So I booked the load for like whatever $3,500. They send a Raycon for 15, and then they say it's a communication failure because they don't speak good English.
Yeah, communication failure. You're fucking.
And I'm like, well, I'm not taking that load.
Dude, I'm sorry
Yeah,
to say it,
exactly.
dude, but I swear to God, like, dude, like I haven't like dispatched in a little bit, but like even when I still was, if I called about a load, or if I like a fucking, or if like somebody called me about a load, if they had like a heavy Indian accent, I just wouldn't even do it, bro. I don't know if that, I hope that's not racist, but I
That's
just
where I'm at now.
wouldn't.
I mean, it's bad
No,
experience,
that's
bro.
where I'm
It's,
at
you
now.
know, it's bad experience. Just
I mean,
not
the
a
way you're
lot.
talking, I'll probably still
How
do
you
it.
doing, Bobby?
Hey, what's up, Dove?
This
How's it
is
going?
Dave. How are you?
Not bad, buddy. What's going on?
Nothing, man. Just driving,
I think Dove is
coming
making
on
some
your
money, bro. I see
city.
a fucking Mercedes in his picture, bro. What do you got? You got a Rolex to
What's
go with
his
it, bro, or what?
nationality?
Bro,
We're gonna fucking. Where you at, bro? We gotta rob you,
that
bro.
that Mercedes was on, like when market was too much up. It's paid off. I hopefully got only a couple of payment left.
That's good. That's good. Fortunately, I
Yeah.
have to give all my nice cars back, dude. Now I was
What do you?
gonna be depressed. Bless you. What's going on, Dove? How may we help you?
Just nice to talk to you, brother. Just want to say hi.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the call in, man.
I have a question. What do you
Yeah.
think where I'm from? How's my accent?
Like if you called me to try to sell
What's
me a
say?
load, I wouldn't take it. But if unknown called me, I'll take it. I would still take it. But
Okay.
Dove, for sure, 100%, dude. I wouldn't take a load from you, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay. All right, bro. Take care, Bobby.
No problem. Hey, don't be
Thank
mad
you,
at
brother.
me, bro.
Nice to talk to you.
Have to be honest. Thank
No,
you for
it's
listening,
okay,
bro.
brother. It's okay. I'm watching you when you start the live.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care, brother.
And then
Bobby's
shit,
over
that's
here
right, we
rage
got a
baiting.
ton of people on here. Hey, whoever wants hot market updates, go to BobbyLowe's.com, dude. Sign up for the newsletter, bro. Starting early
I
January.
think most of the problem with English is I think the English language for the younger guys should be like, but the older, like the older people, I mean I feel bad for them, like over like 40, because they all the time they're on the truck, right? They driving most of the time. The only interaction they have, because when they interact with people, is only their dispatching company, like whoever dispatches them is Indian, then insurance company is Indian. So
Tell him to
only
come
time they
here to Bobby Loads.
What's up?
Yeah, you gotta come talk to Bobby Loads.
Well, you see,
Conversations.
but it's not even just Indian, bro. Like, dude, my dad came here. I was born in '83, so obviously he came before that, and he was here for the longest fucking time. His English sucked, dude. So if he called me trying to sell a load, I wouldn't take it from him either, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for the older people it's hard, but for the younger people it should be more stricter. For like, like people who have, who are over like 40, 50, they the development, their brain is not that fast to,
What are you trying to say, man?
No, like
Discriminated
like
against
no,
old people, bro.
like to learn faster,
Damn, we're gonna have
So-
the senior citizen
Right.
fucking coalition come after us now. Hey,
Fucking
George,
elder abuse.
George, you on here, bro?
What's up, bro? What you doing?
What's going on, man? What's up with the updates, dude? I know you got the news for us, man.
I know, dude. I was listening for a while. I just thought I was listening undercover for a while to see what you're talking about. Let me get my facts out real quick, So I just thought I'd hop on
please
here.
do, bro. Because dude, last
yeah,
2 weeks
yeah,
I've been
the first-
super busy. I have not studied up on anything.
Yeah, the first thing is when you keep saying that the lawsuit is thrown out. It's not thrown out. It's paused. Just because
whatever. FMCSA agreed with you.
No, FMCSA requested it to be paused because they're going to take out our new rule, but we just don't know what that rule is yet. And the other one is, I just kind of came in and out of the live, so I might be out of context what I heard. But this whole thing with a lot of people think that these rates are going up right now because the non-domiciled situation has something to do with it. But you guys have to understand that, let's just say the numbers say it's 200,000 non-domiciles, right? Out of those 200,000, maybe I want to say 20% have lost so far their license. The rest of us are still driving. We're still out here.
I think when we say non-domicile, I think is ELP, English language proficiency, considered with the non-domiciles or no?
So that's what I'm saying. This rule is separate from the EOP.
No,
though.
I'm
So
saying,
even if
I'm saying like when you count the drivers that got put out of service for the ELP, are you taking these into considerations with the non-domiciles or no?
No, I'm just speaking for non-domiciles. I'm not talking about the EOP.
So let me just clear it up. So when I say non-domiciles, I'm including the ELP people in those numbers. So that might be my fault for being wrong, but I'm going to put it in the same category.
And then the other thing is, a lot of these, like probably 30% of the 200 non-domiciles, they don't even make part of the spot market. They're like bus drivers and construction work truck drivers and like linemen that or those guys that move containers on the yards. They have nothing to do with the spot market, so that number's out too. You know what I mean? What I'm getting at is that we're in the season right now, dude. Like every year, the season, yes, the rates are good. You know, we're making good money, but you can't really say that the rates are going up because of non-domiciled.
Well, this is not a normal. This is not a normal fourth quarter, bro. Holiday season, to tell you, man. Just looking at the numbers from November of last year to this year. I don't know if you're on for this one. There's a 20% fucking spot load post up 20%. And the spot truck post is down 20%. So you're looking at a 40% gap pretty much from last year to this year, just November. And we haven't even seen the December numbers yet.
Yeah, so if I may, I'm changing the subject a little bit. Well, it's related to non-domicile, right? But it's funny how all this started with, you know, the claims were that this whole rule was created because of the English improficiency and the safety. But all we hear is people talking about the rates. What happened to the safety in the English part? Are we not concerned about that no more? Has it always been about the money now?
It was not. We're not celebrating people getting knocked out of their work.
Yeah,
but I mean, maybe not you, but most of the people are. So I'm not saying you know, me and Bobby talked before, right? Like I have no problem with Bobby. You know, he's a cool guy. I've been on his lives many times. I'm not accusing anybody in this panel. I'm talking in general. You know, general pop. How
it all started is because everybody started getting pissed off because of these loopholes and the CDLs that everybody's been getting. Like I said, you guys got affected by accident, but that's what brought yes, it is about money, because it brought a whole market down, because you got all these people that came in on these loophole CDLs, took over the market, started driving for cheap, way under market value. American drivers started leaving the industry because it wasn't worth for them to even jump in a truck anymore. And then the safety shit, it was never really about safety. It just so happened that a couple of these Indian guys fucking flew off the handles, did some U-turns, crashed into fucking people on the highway later in Ontario, whatever. And then they used the safety part in order to do the other part. You get what I'm saying?
So I appreciate you admitting it. I'm not, you know, I appreciate you saying it, because that's what I keep saying. Like, it's not really about the English part, because the majority of us speak English.
Yeah,
you know. So yes, you do have bad apples. You know, I do have the bad apples, but you don't cut down the whole tree, and that's what I'm fighting. That's what I've been saying on my videos. Like, I get backlash from my own community, because I say, hey, the English part is not going to go nowhere. Even if we win this lawsuit, you guys still need to learn English. You guys need to speak the English, because the EOP has nothing to do with this rule. Now, let me ask you this: isn't there stuff that are in place right now that's helping the situation? For example, there's states that are giving these tests in different languages. If all the tests were in English, wouldn't it filter out a lot of these non-English
that shouldn't be allowed, but that's what I'm saying. You guys got
caught
up in this by accident, bro. Like this should have never even affected you guys. Like, this was when I first found out about DACA was from Steel Horse. Before I started talking to you, there was a guy Steel Horse.
He's a cool guy. Yeah, Steel Horse.
So like, we found that shit out for him. When I found out about that shit, I'm like, man, this is crazy, because you guys got affected, dude, by accident, totally, bro. Because like I said, dude, because this was about ruining the trucking industry. Because these CDLs were coming in here, couldn't speak English. We're using all the loopholes and doing all this, taking tests in different languages. Like, they ruined the trucking.
So in a way, you know, like you know, the New York, California, they're issuing license longer than the work permit. That's an administrative issue. That's a clerical issue. That's a DMV issue, and they're punishing the driver. The driver still has a valid work permit. They just haven't updated in the system, because, you know, they're giving it longer than they're supposed to. Again, like, at the end of the day, I just, you know, I like to hop on. I like to hop on here and like other platforms to say, hey, we're not against the safety part. We're not against the English part. We're against all of us being put in the same basket. If they were to tell me, hey, George, we're going to take away your license, and within 30 days, you have to take an English test to get it back. Fuck it, dude. I'm all for it. But the way it is they just cut it all off, and you're like, just left us, you know, pretty much and judging us off for one.
Somebody got a question for you. They're jumping on, and sorry, Mr. Relentless, I didn't see you call in, but I accepted you guys.
George, I got some questions for you.
Go for it.
So I'm okay with DACA, right? Because you guys have been here for a long time, been working. Really not the problem. Like Bobby was saying, you guys got mixed people, right?
Mr. Relentless, unmute yourself once you're done clicking over there. Once you're done clicking, Mr. Relentless, mute yourself. Sorry, Sarah. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
You guys got mixed in with the whole non-domicile thing, right? But you guys came in, not you, but the other people came in here, like, under this truck driver shortage that didn't even exist, right? So, what do you feel about that? Like,
so I like to so this is a topic that I like to say, and again, there's, believe it or not, it's not black and, you know, all black and white. I get a lot of backlash for things I say in my own community, and this is how it is, dude. It is how it is. I have to admit it. In the last 4 years, 5 years, a bunch of people came in, right? A bunch of people came in, and then not all of them, right? Not all of them. A bunch of the ones they showed in the news, they gave them hotels, they gave them all these benefits, and then it's like a slap in the face for me that I've been waiting my turn, and I was like, damn. So I understand why people in the everyday American gets mad. I understand that part, but it's not all immigrants. It's that small group. I feel like some of this stuff was done by design for the same reason that it's causing all this mess. But all that, it's not a coincidence that all this stuff happened for 5 years and now we're in this position. But at the end of the day, that's like,
But when
it
you say
affected
was done
all
by
of us
design,
as
could you
immigrants.
explain what you mean by that?
So it's just even me that I'm an immigrant, I can't understand why all those people came in during that time.
Oh, you mean
even me? Even me, yeah. And it's like that's when I get the backlash, like, bro, you're an immigrant criticizing another immigrant. No, what I'm saying is because the news showed immigrants getting hotels, immigrants getting food stamps, immigrants, and then people like you, people like me, we've been working our ass off to get what we get, and you're like, what do you mean? So now it reprogrammed the mentality of an everyday American to think that all immigrants,
we're working our ass off and not making shit, bro, because the industry was so.
But you know what I mean? But now everybody, because of that news of those people, now everybody assumes that all immigrants got those stuff and we didn't. You know what I mean?
That's some ignorant Americans, bro. Like, dude, like any normal person that heard about the DACA program and just talked to you guys. Dude, like I understand, like I talked to Steel Horse a little bit behind the scenes. He told me that you're getting like threats and all that kind of shit. But these are just stupid people, bro. Like, you know, I mean, these are internet.
Yeah, it's like
bozos.
Yeah, like so anybody with two brain cells would be like, "Wow, you guys got fucking screwed."
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so that's why like when people tell me, America first, dude, I'm not against America. Dude. I'm trying to be in America myself. It's just.
I feel
like what's up, Mr. Relentless? What do you want to say?
Yo, man. So I just really quick. My bad about the noise. I'm fucking like
you're good, bro.
securing
Don't
some
worry,
onions over here.
Accident, so you're good.
Look, dude. I just joined so I can comment on what George was saying. You were saying about like instead of and another guy saying,
your phone.
"Oh yeah, we don't want you to lose your jobs and all that stuff."
You're very quiet, bro. We can barely hear you.
Oh, you got bars.
Yeah, he doesn't have service. He has only, I think he's
all right,
service.
I'm gonna disconnect you. Call me back when you get a little bit of service, okay? Please. Sorry, because
I'm recording the live. I feel like most Americans are okay with DACA. I've never heard anyone say anything negative about DACA, really. I mean, unless you're the president, that's different. That's not all of us.
Well, I just my job is to just put the word out there and just get it out little by little. I feel like little by little, like that guy Vince, we first started talking, he was all non-domiciled, and then I started telling him my case. He's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't know this. I didn't know that. There's this other guy. What's the other guy's name? The Kentucky trucker. There's another one that at first he was like, oh, this, all that, and then I was like, hey, man, let's talk about it real quick. And because at the end of the day, people assume that we are hiding from ICE, dude. Like they know where we're at. They got our fingerprints. Every 2 years we check in. People have a misconceptions between an undocumented immigrant and an immigrant with an illegal immigrant and person that has a work permit. We have a work permit. We're not undocumented because we're in the system. Yeah, undocumented is somebody that's under the table,
Like, dude, because you got to understand how this shit happened, bro. Like literally, like this shit snuck up on the industry, right? Because, like, dude, I'm telling you, I wasn't even aware of these work permits, CDLs, all this shit. And then everybody's like, the market's going down, and why is the market going down? And why are the rates going down? And then, like, when everybody found out about it, it's sort of like fucking, like hysteria when something happens and everybody's kind of like, dude, I see it myself. A lot of people just turn racist. You have to admit, dude. You have to admit, there's a heavy lobbying going around. Everything that people know, dude. The higher the people know the higher ups they're making money. Dude, these mega carriers, they're making their bank. So one thing is not knowing, and one thing is just turning your blind eye on it. At the end of the day, people like owner operators, we have the same bill as you guys. And the thing is that, again, I know I keep going in circles, but the main reason I'm out here is just to inform. Hey, because people say, well, why you don't do it the right way? Why you haven't fixed your stores? He's married to a U.S. citizen, dude. It's not that simple, dude. It's like the immigration system is not made for that process, and I'm all for it. I'm not a citizen yet, dude, but I'll be in a couple of years. It's just a matter of time. And it's, again, when people tell me America first, hey, dude, I'm not against it. I'm not against America. You do have the bad apples, but unfortunately, the TV is only going to show you the bad apples because that's the best ratings and the best clicks. At the end of the day, they got a business to run. And that's what it is. Yeah, but I kept saying that to the whole thing. Like whenever Indian guy called in, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are being racist. Everybody's racist." Like, bro, like, do you understand? Like, it's just by luck, your people are the ones that did the crash. If it was any other nationality, it would have been the same shit on them. It was just the luck of the draw for you guys that it happened to be like Indian people that caused these accidents. This could have been any nationality, bro. You know what I mean? As long as they had that, the CDL with the fucking visa or whatever the fuck. So like, you know what I mean? And like, everybody got racist, dude. This place got racist real quick. I'm not even lying, bro. I see some wild shit, man. Wild.
So the other one that I keep saying is, I'm sorry. The other one that I keep saying is, you know, when the news says, "Oh, California issued 17,000 illegal CDLs," that means that they didn't do it right. The procedure. That didn't mean that the person's illegal. It just means that they did it illegally, meaning they had to give the license to match the work permit, but they didn't do that. So then those licenses are illegal because they didn't follow protocol. But it doesn't mean that the person. No, but the person isn't illegal. All they have to do, see, the whole California thing, it's clear as day. It's on the FMCSA page. California has to revoke and reissue. So now California's trying to reissue and everybody's losing their mind, but that was always the plan. They had to correct them. Nobody said they couldn't give them back.
Mr. Relentless, am I reading out? Was Mr. Relentless trying to say something because he was on here with a signal suck? He's like, one is other truckers that want less competition. The other is considerable percentage of truckers that simply do not want any foreign truckers in the industry. Not everyone is racist, but it is a factor. That's exactly what like, dude, like some of the shit I seen people say is like, dude, I'm like, holy shit, how are you gonna say that, like, you know, online to people? But most of these accounts with no faces, blackouts, user 12387, like, bro, that's not, you know, not real people, dude.
Like that one guy, Wild Bill. Has he been on here?
Who the fuck is Wild Bill?
That one crazy redneck.
Oh, Ron?
Ron.
Dude, he texted me the other day, dude. I forgot to respond to him, asking me about a truck part.
Yeah, but I think Sarah had a question though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, George, when the people was like coming over from wherever they was coming, they was pulling across the border, right? And they was getting processed. So how does that work? Like, was they
so this is the thing. You're talking about. Yeah, asylum seekers is very tricky. Watch, for example, asylum seekers, they have to cross the border, right? Illegally, they cross the border, and then they have to intentionally get caught. And when they get caught, they have to say, "I want to declare asylum." And then they're gonna process him by law. They're gonna process him, and then they're gonna give him a work permit while his case is being reviewed. Which that takes, dude. It takes some even take like 10 years. So that's one of the issues too. That like it takes the backlog on asylum is so bad that people come and then they get apprehended on, you know, technically they're doing it the right way, you can say, because that's the law, and then they declare asylum and then they get processed and that's the issue. That's some of the issue too. 10 years. I think the wait is 10 years. Some people have been waiting over 20 years for the case to be reviewed. And then what happens in 20 years? It's just crazy.
We got more people that want to talk to you, George.
That's kind of what they did with the Ukrainian people. They gave them 2 years.
Don't even
well, it wasn't limited for 2 years, but that's why they changed it 2 years, and that's why a lot of guys just went out of the business.
But George, right? They came here, right? They intentionally got caught because they wasn't legal until they got caught, right?
Can I say something?
Yeah, it's a loop. Yeah, once they get apprehended, they're in the system and they're no longer illegal. Now they cleared asylum, and by law they have to be processed.
Wait, hold on, because we got. I think 2 guys want to talk to George too. I think student. I got Sarah, I got to drop you for a second. I got to bring up.
Y'all drop.
Okay, so we can drop 2. Go ahead, drop 2 people, and then we're.
Want to drop me?
I want to talk in general. It's not to Jorge. It's not George. It's Jorge. Nice to meet you, Jorge.
So, I mean, I'll take it either way, dude. Whatever's easier. Nah, George, Jorge, whatever's easier, dude.
I'm coming from a safety. I'm coming from a safety standpoint because I mostly know the law and why this happened. All of this that is happening right now is because Biden passed the law that everybody, either they're an immigrant or I don't even fucking care, like came from work and travel or something. He said everybody has a right to get a real ID. So everybody came, got real IDs, and then got eligible to get a CDL. So that's why all this is happening. Most of the schools in Florida closed. The CDL schools closed because they were giving what's it called?
Grants.
CDLs.
They were giving
most
free,
of the
free CDLs, bro. Giving grants.
Yes,
to people,
most of the schools in Oregon closed. Most of the schools in Washington. I had 10 of my friends. 10 of my friends got arrested. They were perfectly legal, green cards and everything, CDLs, but they got arrested because that they did it like that. So Biden passed the law. Everybody can take a real ID, and then they're eligible to go and fucking like get a CDL.
I think real ID CDL has nothing to do. I don't think so has any connection,
Nah,
bro.
but we're gonna start diverting into politics now, dude. This thing's trucking, man. I was like, nah, if we're gonna be talking about immigration,
but everything is connected. It's not like
I know, but it's like CDL and real ID. There's some states that don't give real IDs to people with work permits.
Yeah, but I have my Serbian dudes like they were flying to Washington to get their CDL or Oregon.
That's what he's talking about. So if you have a real ID, you could fly around and you could go to these states where
and that's why
where
this
you can get those things. And he's 100%
the
right,
other
dude.
the other thing that the market is crashing. I'm in this business for so long. It's when COVID started, man. We made millions in COVID because companies were
that was
like
a gold rush, dude. It was not gonna be forever. That's a gold rush.
Companies were like poof, and there's another company. The companies came into existence. You wouldn't believe how many companies came into existence.
But during COVID, everybody came in, not just non-domiciled. Everybody came in.
And that's why Bobby's videos, I looked over Bobby's profile. Bobby is right about everything. So 3 years now. No, all good, Bob. 3 years now, the market. 3 years now, the market is bad. Why is the market? It's not bad. It's how it was.
So we agree. Okay, so we agree that this whole non-domiciled situation is to get the competition out and not really about the safety in the English. We could agree that it's about the volume.
No,
100%. And agenda to agenda.
That's
what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right. But the other part is that 3 years the market is bad. That's Bobby. Bobby is right, 100%. But it's not bad. Bobby, if you remember, 2017, 2018, 2019, RPM was the same as now. But they were like, people were so profitable. But why is the market bad for 3 years now?
I just because not domiciles, but all these visas.
All these companies that came. All these companies that came into existence in COVID, you remember, like...
Are you saying... But let me ask you something. Are you saying all these non-domiciles came in and they somehow bought a truck and somehow created a company?
No, bro.
Non-domiciles.
That's not what happened, dude. What happened is...
No, that's not what happened.
Like the Indian companies, they would bring in people on these work visas, bro, and put two in a truck, pay them 30, 40 cents less per mile and undercut the whole market, bro. That's the point.
Same thing with the Uzbeks.
Uzbeks, Mongolians, fucking Indians, fucking a whole bunch of... It's not
today there's a company, tomorrow there's a company with like 50 trucks. The 50 trucks come into existence. The U.S. government gave money to everybody. Everybody could buy a truck and do everything. That's why this all is happening.
Dude, I think that after C-19, things got really good. Everybody started sending their friends, and everybody hopped on the business. They bought these overpriced trucks.
After the pandemic, and now, after the rush, it crashed. Big
time. Because the people that came during that time expected those rates all the time. They were never gonna last.
But after it crashed, like it never recovered until recently. It started recovering in the last 6, 7, 8 months. And in the whole meantime, like look what happened, bro. Then the people found the loopholes with these fucking visa CDLs, and they were able to take advantage of when the market was bad and still make money, which made the market even worse, bro. Why do you think they had such a stretch for 3 years, dude? The market never recovered.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I don't think so. The visa thing is not easy, bro. I don't think so. They came in visa. They came in 100%, but not through visa.
Asylum, work visa, all sorts of different ones.
No work visa. They did asylum. They did for sure. Did asylum.
Work visas, 100%, a bunch of work visas, bro. And there was a bunch of work visas they came in on that they weren't even supposed to be able to get a CDL license under FMCSA regulations, even before the September 5th or 15, whatever passed. So there was, dude. These Indian companies did it the best, bro, because they found the loophole.
Yeah, but Bobby, the U.S. government knew about that,
yes.
And they let it slide because they were making money out of it.
100%
and that's
agree
why
with you, yes. I mean, that's why it's
for 3 years now, small companies. Remember, Bobby, like a company of 20 trucks cannot last in this market. Either it files for bankruptcy or either gets sucked into a bigger company. Why is there like AAA, Compass, Maybach, all of those companies ate all of the small companies. So
How many,
that's
Bobby? How many truckers would you see? How many truckers would you say are in the spot market? I mean, obviously you don't have the exact number. I'll just say a rough number, rough estimate. How many would you say?
I don't even want to guess, bro, because I'm really not.
I mean, let's say $1 million. We say $1 million. I mean, is that too low?
2
Is that too
million.
high? Let's say $1 million. All right, let's say $1 million, right? And then 200,000 non-domiciles are going to lose their CDL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of those 200 non-domiciles, 200,000, I want to say 40% of them don't even have nothing to do with the spot market. They're over there like bus drivers and construction truck drivers and other stuff that requires CDL. And then we're left with the other 60%. Then the other 60%, are you going to tell me that, let's say, what is it, 160,000 is going to make a big impact on the market?
160,000 out of a million.
But you're gonna, but those drivers they're not owner operators, dude. Not all of them are owner operators.
Dude, okay, just for example, just I hate to keep on using Indian people, but just the Indian companies, they just lost the ELP drivers, bro, right? Just that number alone, bro, that they're not undercutting our market. Because look, I hate to beat a fucking dead horse, but if you have an Indian guy that's driving 30 cents for cheaper, right? That company could offer the broker 15 cents less than what you offered and still be 15 cents up because they're paying a driver 30 cents per mile. Just that, dude, 100,000 trucks would fucking help out in the spot market. Look what's going on. Rejection rates right now are about, I think, 11 or 12%, which is crazy, which is really good. And again, bro, these numbers that we have for November alone, just spot market. Last year, November to this year, 20% higher spot market loads, which means volume's going up.
So
and 20% less spot truck postings. That's
there's okay. So look. Obviously, we can't tell the future, right? Because it's in the mix of the high season, right? Today's December. What is it? The 22nd.
Yeah.
I hope things goes. I still have a year, right? We'll touch back this subject in another 3 months and see if the rates are still at where they're at. And then, but going in a different direction.
They're gonna be in the same place.
Going in a direction, right? Okay, so going in a different direction. The people like non-domicile like me, we're only losing our CDO. We can still work anywhere else, you know. So it's like at the end of the day, you guys are being, you guys got your priorities, which is your market. At the end of the day, is we could agree that this was never about the safety. This was never about the English. It's about you guys trying to get competition out of the picture.
No, Jorge, you won't lose your non-domicile. You're gonna get a real CDL.
Because it's unsafe.
Yeah, but the English is okay. They have to enforce the ELP. Why they don't do it at the scales? Why they don't?
But they did.
Why they don't change
They heavily enforce ELPs a lot. You know how many thousands?
But what I'm saying is,
got shut down.
They just did it now, barely. But why they haven't been doing it?
Because we just found out about this, bro. Like, this literally hit us from left field, bro. Like, literally everybody in the trucking market is sitting there scratching their heads. Why is our market so fucked up? And then slowly people started figuring out is these licenses that they're getting through these visas. So, like, if we knew the whole time, we would have been fighting about it the whole time. But
all right, so what happens to the people that choose the losers CDL and they go into hot shots? They're gonna be safer in the hot shots?
I have no idea.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen, pretty much.
Yes.
This all gets back into the political part. I don't want to do any of that. I'm actually heavily into it.
Yeah, sorry, you got a question for Jorge. Go ahead, dude. My bad.
Yeah, what I would like to do is touch base with Jorge and get this straightened out to where we understand that it's not the non-domiciles that we're actually after. It's the ELPs, which is English language proficiency. And without getting into the politicalness of it, on your show, I would like to schedule something with Jorge so we can get together. I've heard that he actually lives in Utah. I do as well. And I think that we need to get together, and because I'm an advocate for the truck drivers, right? He's an advocate for the non-domiciles, and I have no problem with non-domiciles. The problem is they have put a lot of illegal licenses through the non-domicile program. I agree that anybody should be able to come here and, enjoy life, because he's not going to run rates down to the ground.
They put illegal licenses through regular CDLs. It's not just non-domicile.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the political part. Trust me, I know a lot about it. You can go look at all my things. You can go look at who I've been talking to. You can look up a couple of organizations that I helped start, but I mean, pastime for a change is not just a cool
So
name.
to answer your what you're saying is, and Bobby knows this, dude, I'm not against speaking up. I'm not against having a adult conversation.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not against that because I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for getting the knowledge out.
Yeah.
We don't have to agree. We could agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, you have your priorities. I have mine. My priorities is to provide for my family, and you have the same thing. So at the end of the day,
I totally agree with you.
we have the
I
same
think
thing.
what he's trying to say is like he's on your side. I think, right? That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like we need to actually get together and get the people to understand that there's a difference between what we're doing and what you're trying to protect. And we are fully behind you guys because let's put it this way, okay? Dreamers came here, they don't have a country that's theirs. People need to understand that. They actually don't have anywhere to go. They literally, if they have to go back to their so-called country, they don't even have family to go back to. I know because I had a friend that I was going to be helping him with hotels and stuff down there because our country, even though he was going through the program, said he had to go back to Mexico to sit there for a year, even though he owns a business here. And that's BS, right?
Yeah.
We need to understand what these guys are actually going through. And like I said, we need to sit down and we need to straighten this out so that
So why don't you guys do a live together, dude?
Yeah, so I guess what I meant, I guess what I meant is like I'm all for to speak. I'm all for having the conversation. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Well, I think we should join forces, to be honest with you.
And then
you
on here, bro.
What's up, buddy? How you
What's
doing?
going on, man? I didn't expect you to call in. What's going on, dude?
Hey, man. I just wanted to share something with you, bro.
Yeah, go.
I got my learner's permit on Friday.
Oh shit.
Yep.
So you're gonna drive your own truck now?
Man, with all this fucking people not trying to, get a job, and the ones that do want a job, they want to drive the littlest and get the highest amount of money. You gotta drive, bro, or pack up and go home.
Yeah, everybody's flocking to Chicago, man, because they went up to 70 cents a mile, 75. Now Chicago companies are offering like 30-35% of gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't mind paying them the money if they're qualified or if they have the work ethic,
Yeah, but he's saying they want the money, but they don't want to do nothing. You know what I mean?
Give me this money. I want to do local.
Hey, Bobby, drop me down because it's going to get really noisy. I actually haul oil for a living, so I'm going to start.
Thank you for calling in. Message.
Hit me up,
I want to listen in on that live when you guys do it, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I pulled over to take my 30 and hop on the live, dude. I'm gonna start driving, but yeah, thanks for having me on, man. And just know real quick for the people that are watching, dude. Hey, we're not against America, dude. We're aware of the situation, but there's ways to betting and ways to filter out. The first thing is fucking stop giving testing in other languages. Do it all in English. And start ruling some people out.
What Jorge's trying to say is he hates America and he hates you guys for trying to take his license. All right, buddy. Thanks for calling in, man.
Have a good night, man.
Later.
Good night.
Okay, what are we talking about now, Jay and Greg? About lazy drivers that want money but don't want to work?
It's a big issue right now with drivers, man.
Is he hates Indians.
Listen, I don't hate Indians, dude. I'm not.
Where's the student from?
Bro, you guys are the ones who took advantage of that market, bro. Like, hey, listen, if I maybe knew about it, maybe I would have done that loophole. Who knows? And then you would hate Polish people. But I didn't know about it, bro.
Can you change the background for where you see the comments is really hard to read because the colors.
I don't know how. I don't know how to, dude.
The different colors or something. I don't know the different color.
I really don't know how to work this shit, bro.
No. Okay. No, it's okay.
Oh, you mean the colors in my background? Oh yeah, I can't change that right now. I would have to do that.
Yeah, because the comments are really.
It's really you can't see it. Yeah, he's right.
It's really hard to read the comments. This is white in the background, and the white are
the text.
Yeah, the text.
Let me see.
Where is student from?
What's up?
Me.
Yeah, student. What's his background?
Oh, student. I have no idea. Oh, I think is he still on here?
Bobby, you gotta ask his nationality.
Shit,
my
dude.
nationality is Serbian.
We're supposed to ask everybody's nationality. Is this better for comments or no?
A little bit better, yeah. The bottom part, the bottom part, I think is really not up. The bottom part is really good. So the new comments you can read them.
That's the best I can do right now.
I'm Serbian.
Kako si?
Dobro, ti.
Dobro.
What the fuck? How are you speaking Serbian, bro? Ain't you Arabic, dude?
Man, I'm not Arab, bro. I'm Afghani. Kabul.
Same thing, dude.
No, is Polish and Ukrainian same thing?
No.
But
He got me.
Are you
You got me,
against
bro.
Ukrainian?
Fucking got me on that one.
but one thing
Hey,
I used
people
to have. I used to have a small. I used to have a small.
bring Happy, bring this guy Happy
I thought Happy went to
on
sleep,
the.
bro.
He wants the battle happy.
He, like he's like throwing like hands in the
Happy, dude,
comments.
Happy's
Like
a young kid, bro. He's still learning about life, bro. You got to give him a few more years, bro.
I'm 25, Bobby. So yeah.
There's no way you're 25, bro. You're talking about
You sound like Dragon from Balboa, man.
You're talking about fucking back in 2017. 2017 when you were fucking growing pubes still, bro?
Yeah, I'm in the business from 2017. Yeah, from 17 years old.
7 years ago, dude.
Oh, Happy's back.
Bro, you didn't even have
in the
fucking
comments.
hair on your balls yet, bro. What are you talking about, dude?
Happy, I'm gonna throw hands with you, Happy.
Oh my god, dude.
All we need is Ron on here.
Dude, oh no, dude, fucking Ron. I forgot to text him back. I feel like an asshole now. But why are you texting me about truck parts, bro? What am I like Pep Boys, bro? Get out of here with that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Happy's been driving more than I have the age.
If you're Happy's like 24, I think, bro. So I don't think so. I'll see you at the truck stop, boy. He's not even a truck
stop
driver, bro.
justice.
Where are you going? What truck
Hey.
stop?
Get some truck stop justice,
dude.
Happy. I saw like 2 law lizards coming out of your truck.
He's taking his frustrations out.
What was his name? Was there?
Who's this Happy guy?
Who's this Happy guy?
He's not a happy guy.
He's not very happy. I can tell you that right now, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. That went south fast, dude. So anyway, Jay, what's up, man? When's the fucking food place opening back up, man?
I got the contract.
Gregor is Serbian also.
No,
probably.
Gregor's Polish, bro. He's
Grisha is Serbian. Gregor is Polish.
What'd you say, Jay? When's it opening up?
Probably in a couple of months. I got the contracts coming in tomorrow.
That's good. Let me know when it opens up, bro. I'll stop by.
What type of food place?
Afghani, bro. Afghani. Best kebabs in town.
Very good, dude. Hey, when you reopen it up, could I put one of the dollars up there and sign my name and put it on your wall?
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome, dude. I'll be there, dude.
Like sign my name like he's Michael Jordan or something.
Look. With all due respect, I'm not saying that because Bobby's sitting here and he's live, bro. He's very helpful. You have no idea how much shit he's done for me. How many times he saved my ass, man. I'm not gonna mention what.
That's what I'm here
but
for, dude.
Bro, all props, man. You're good people.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Dude, what's everybody being nice today, bro? The fucking student telling me I'm right all the time. Jay saying how nice I am. Stop spreading these shit to people,
No,
bro.
it's
You're
true,
gonna make
man.
me fucking
It's
look
true.
soft, dude.
Where you from, Bobby?
What's up?
Where you from? What state?
Oh, Chicago. Oh, Chicago. Well, I live
Chicago.
in Northwest Indiana now, but I grew up in Chicagoland, and the office is in Cicero, Illinois.
Got it. You own you have a lot of trucks?
He lives 10 minutes away from me, and he's like half an hour away from business.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you live in Indiana too, bro. So we're actually neighbors. So.
What, Indianapolis?
No, like Chicago, Indiana, bro. Not Indianapolis. No.
Valparaiso, near
not that
Valparaiso.
far. Right on the border, bro. Right, like literally right on the border of. I mean, I don't want to give out my hometown, but Indiana.
Hey, Bobby, what do you think about the Bears coming to Gary?
Dude, I stopped watching football during the pandemic, bro. I used to love football, dude. I went to like away games like once a year. I used to love fucking football. They pissed me off during the pandemic. There was a bunch of shit that with the scandals and just throwing games and a bunch of bullshit calls. I gave up, dude, because I used to do like daily fantasy. I used to just do like parlays. I used to love football, but I gave it up, dude. Unfortunately.
Yeah, man, me too. But Bears are doing pretty good this year.
Yeah, I see they're doing pretty decent, but I'm not gonna jump in and out since I've been out of it for like 3 years. I'm like, all right. But it was sad, bro, because I really love football, dude. Like every Sunday, I loved football since I was a kid, and I watched it all the time. And I still can't believe that I gave up watching football, to be honest with you.
Bro, you know why I stopped watching football already? Major League Sports. ever since I think, or in my brain, that tells me that everything is rigged.
It is. That's why I stopped too. Well, because of the political shit during the pandemic, and
Yeah.
also the bunch of rigged. It's rigged, bro. It's rigged like a motherfucker.
Everything's rigged.
Yeah.
The NBA just you didn't see the news, all those.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, Chauncey Billups, dude. I stopped watching the NBA because I used to love basketball too. I grew up on Michael Jordan, dude. You know what I mean? But when the Spurs referee scandal, the Donovan, whatever the guy's name was, I stopped watching basketball way back then because of the rig shit, and then I had the same shit happen to me with football. I'm like, dude, you know what? I'm just not gonna waste my time with it. I'd rather put my time and effort into work than.
You guys watch soccer? Soccer at all?
I'm sorry, soccer.
Yeah.
Not that I watch it. I play a lot of FIFA.
I like cricket.
Cricket. Oh my god, cricket! Damn.
Cricket.
Indians, man, they're the top.
What's your background?
There's a lot of money in cricket. You know that in India, just in
It's a very popular game from.
No. Are you from India?
I am, bro.
Which part?
Punjab.
Wait, is Punjab a fucking like piece of land or is that just?
It's a state.
It's India and Pakistan.
Yeah, we really, I don't know. We try to be separate from like India. I don't know. We don't really. I don't know. Well, it's a complicated
I had the whole podcast with the guy. I forgot what the religious war, right?
Is a complicated. I don't know. We're just different.
Yeah,
you know.
Explained
We're
that. I
not
forgot. I did a podcast.
Similar.
Yep. Happy's he's Pakistani, dude. He doesn't like Indian people.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like. I think he likes Punjabi. Maybe I think Punjabi.
He's just straight Pakistani, dude.
Yeah. Nah. But FIFA World Cup coming for the World Cup is coming in
I know
USA.
one guy brought that up in the comments. He's like, dude, the freight market's probably going to boom for that, which it probably will. You know.
Oh yeah, 100%. That for sure. Demand is gonna go way up. Plus the
Where is it being hosted?
It's gonna be all over. I'm guessing
everywhere. I think it's Canada, USA, and Mexico. All three they doing it
I
together.
wonder if Chicago's gonna have any. I doubt it. Right? Probably not.
No, they will. Every state will have it because the thing is in
needs
USA.
to have a dome, bro.
Yeah.
What is it?
They need to get a dome.
They need to have a dome. That's why the Bears are leaving because it gets too cold in certain times of the year. You know.
Indiana Bears, right?
Gary Grizzlies. That's what they're gonna be called.
That's fucking wild. Fucking Gary, bro. Gary's coming up, dude. There's fucking nice casinos now, dude.
Good luck. Gary's gonna be in the shits for a long time more, unless somebody puts some heavy money in it.
I mean, dude, land value's already been going up every single year over there. You used to be able to buy a block for like $500. Now you ain't doing that no more. It used to be like Greg's fucking Detroit, dude. Used to be able to just buy a zip code for like $10.
Yeah.
Ivan, you on here?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's up, buddy? How may we help you?
Not much, man. Just jumping in with you guys here on this conversation about the Bears, man. It's unfortunate you're not a Bears fan anymore, man. Come on.
Dude, I want, dude. For the longest, I swear to God, I used to love
My
football so much, like everything. Like, dude, like the
my
Super Bowl was
money.
the worst experience of my life. My friend got beat up. The Bears lost. Like the Hester returned. I mean, like I used to love football, dude. Like, but they just ruined it, man. With the political shit and being Rick, dude.
What's your guys' favorite? Like, what do you guys usually? What truck you guys like?
Freightliner, bro. Detroit engine, bro.
Detroit.
Volvos are not bad.
International.
For me, Volvo, man. Volvo.
If you may, who's speaking all creepy?
Peterbilt with the kitty cat.
We got the Peterbilt guys. Dude, you guys get offended. So one time I made a video about like the what kind of people drive what kind of trucks, and I accidentally put the what the fuck's that truck from Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. That was a Volvo, right? And I accidentally put as a Peterbilt. Holy shit, you guys!
I don't think it was a Volvo. That wasn't a Volvo. I think it was a Kenworth or a Peterbilt.
I guess it was a Volvo, dude. Google it. Yeah, it looked like one of those trucks, but I guess it was a fucking Volvo. I don't know, but they didn't let me hear the end of it. Oh my goodness.
The new rule coming out, the EPA. You see the EPA rule that they're gonna increase the mileage on not the EPA, sorry, the DEF thing. Whenever the DEF goes to the term mode, like they're gonna increase the mileage on it. Like I think 4,000 or something.
I have no idea, dude. Hopefully they need to get rid of DEF already, bro. Then the shit.
I don't think so. They will, but they're gonna do. it's gonna be hard to get rid of it.
Holy fuck, dude, we've been on for 2 hours. All right, guys, I have to get off, dude. I gotta go finish up real work, real life, dude. Yeah, I appreciate everybody getting on, but damn, I just jumped on a live really quick and ended up being 2 fucking hours, dude. I don't even think I should do market updates no more. I think we should just fucking freestyle it from now on. It seems like it's a lot more fun.
It is.
That's what it turns into, bro.
When are we going for
trucking
coffee, bro?
updates, and then it turns into whatever.
Where are we going? Where? I'm sorry?
We go for coffee.
I don't know. Hit me up, bro. Fucking this week's gonna be fucking slow for me. Next week's gonna be slow, so I could come in late any day, bro.
All right, I'll text you.
All right, cool. All right, guys, have a good one. Make some fucking money if you're driving, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Find me a driver, bro. Find me a driver.
I thought they found you one already.
No, they're working on it. I think it's because of Christmas. Everybody just, fucking crazy.
I'll text them right now and tell them to fucking get going. Because there was the Polish guy, too. He just got one, too.
Run an ad on Indeed.
I did. I never got any hits back.
Yeah, you got to know how to do that fucking ad shit, how they do it. But I'll call him right now when I get off, dude, and I'll fucking tell him to fuck up with a driver for you, bro.
All right, bro. Thanks, man.
All right, later, guys. Have a good one.
Guys, have a good night. Take care.
So.
Good night. Bye.